Fuck it.
I'll do my turn and then run.
Okay,
You
I
have
think
to
we're
sat on
live.
the toilet. Oh my god, we are. I'm gonna mute.
Say your favorite racial slur.
Okay, I need to mute
Okay.
the stream, otherwise I can hear. No, 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 no. This is just for post-recording. Okay. Are we ready, boys and girls, and half-elves and halflings? And everything in between. There will be the opportunity for a break at one point. Oh, I have 5 viewers. This is exciting. Well, it still says I have 5. Oh, I have 6. I wasn't gonna do cams just because of the logistics of streaming it is it's very difficult. Okay, are we ready? No, Freddie wasn't invited to play. Oh yes, I will start that now so you guys can Are we ready? Because I'm gonna start it and you're gonna need to turn it right down, like to 2%. Okay, are we ready? Oh, we have orcs are just the best boys. It is not. It is Darren, my friend's son. That's the 15-year-old. So yeah, yeah, go for it.
scouting out your next adventure across the seas when you hap upon the back of a familiar half-elf individual in deep conversation with what looks like a pirate first mate based on your years on the tides. And from afar, he notices you staring at him and says, "Oi, have you had a good look? What food do you want, old man?" And now we flip round to the said half-elf, of which Gerald seems to know. Having recently docked into Saltmarsh early this morning, Janie is keen to get started on what her to the region.
My buddy.
And having spotted Cigar Criswell, or to friends, Grizzly, the first mate from a previous expedition that she's been on, you begin to kind of begin your inquiry. So Janie, could you please introduce yourself, why you're here, and what you look like?
I'm Janie, the stand-in for Janie. I am a half-elf woman sailor, and I have my wonderful boat next to me. I am in Saltmarsh to try and find a new crew for my boat, to go on some adventures. I have a trident on my back, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Lovely, thank you. To deep in your conversation with Grizzly, I'm paying extra attention as it's a bit hard to understand when half of his teeth are missing. You notice he's trailed off and is glancing behind you, and he suddenly says, "Oi! Have you had a good look? What do you want, old man?" And you peer over Grizzly's left shoulder and you spot a rather odd-looking old human. He's got a bushy beard surrounding a familiar grin, and he appears to be getting closer. And as he walks forward, a light bulb flicks in your head, and you think, "Gerald? No, it can't be. That was ages ago, a lifetime even."
Gerald, oh my god, what are you doing here?
I'm just having a lovely little walk, actually.
How did you get here?
Well, there was this guy, and he had a boat, and then there was this tortoise, and I saw some dolphins, and like 5 crabs, and now I'm here.
Oh, well, I'm kind of looking for a crew. If you're fancying a bit of somewhere. Oh, by the way, this is Grizzly.
Oh,
Grizzly. He.
What were you looking at earlier?
Grizzly, leave him. It's all right. It's all right. He's a friend.
Hello there, Grizzly. You appear to be well named, I see. Nice to meet you. I tried to shake his hand. He doesn't have a hand, but I tried to shake it anyway.
He doesn't shake your hand.
That's very understandable. Thank you.
How do you know Janie here?
Well, we go way back when I was still very old, because I'm so old. We hung out, and when she was a wee and crashed the boat, and I fixed her up, and we've been best BFFs.
I didn't crash. It was more of a mistake.
Yeah. A mistake, and then the boat was a
Janie.
bit broken. So I put the boat back together, and then we just see each other every now and then. It's been too long. It's been too long, Janie. Good to see you.
It has. It's been so long, and you're looking younger than ever, might I say?
Oh, you. What are you like? You look a bit older. A little bit older.
Well, yeah.
That's okay.
It does
It's normal.
go like that.
We've all been there.
So, as you're talking and catching up with Janie, Gerald, you suddenly notice that there is about a kind of a merchant, like little street urchin that's come over to you, and he's kind of small. He looks a bit, malnourished. He's got like a little hat on. You can see a photo there. He's got a little hat on. He's looking a bit, worse for wear, and he says, "Hello, there. 1 second. Let me look at my bit of paper. I'm looking for an old man who's got a long, bushy ears,
Oh, brilliant.
and And then also there's a half. I don't know what that is. What's a half elf? There's a woman who looks quite strong. A half elf that looks quite strong. She's a pirate. Have you seen any of her?
You know what? I think I could be wrong here. That sounds like me. I'm an old man, and Janie is super strong, and she's definitely quite piratey.
Me, a pirate? Really? I mean,
See,
yeah, I guess some people might call me a pirate.
You know, I think that's their word though.
Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be us. What do you want?
Reggie.
Hello?
This letter from an important figure. Sorry, what was your name, darling? Darling, what was your name?
My name? Well, first
your
off,
name, hun.
Don't call me darling. Don't call me hun. I'm Janie.
Shirley, can't be serious.
Sorry, miss. I mean, Janie. Sorry, can I call you miss?
You can call me miss.
Okay, sorry, miss. Well, I also have a letter for you. So, yeah, I've got an important letter for you. It's very to you quite soon.
Well, hand it over then, and hold my hand out.
Excuse me. I don't think No, this is not for free. I need a bit of money, please.
Well, I thought it was very important.
Very important, you see, but I am a small, malnourished little boy. These things.
Amy, your mic keeps cutting out.
It's very difficult to hear you, little man. Can you sort out your voice box and try again?
I think the internet is playing up because I've connected to the wrong thing. Give me one
Some of us have processing difficulties, and that's okay, young man. I've seen
The
men
internet.
like you before.
What's an internet?
Is this better?
Only
it's
time
not
will tell.
worse, and therefore, let's
Okay,
roll with
I've
it, little
connected to
person.
a magical internet device. Right. I'm back. Hello.
The
So as I was saying, the man who gave me my the letters to give to you basically said I can ask for money with it. So it's not going to be handed over for free, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind.
Well, I do. Gerald, can you fork this? You know, you.
I love. If there's nothing that I don't love more than just chilling. I love giving my stuff to other people. So, young man, thank you very much. It's nice to meet you. And may I say that you were speaking very clearly all of a sudden, which is nice. And I would like to.
Yeah, I'm really
reward
glad.
you a whole. This will blow your mind. A whole coin.
What is the value of this coin?
It is the appropriate value.
I would need to know the specifics, please.
Oh, wise DMs, what is the appropriate value of coins relative in this region?
You've got. Well, I'll forget you're an outsider.
Yes.
You've got the bronze, the copper piece, silver piece, gold piece.
Oh,
you know,
the little one sounds most appropriate. I know facts because I like you a lot, and I've just found out there are smaller pieces. How about two of them?
Sorry, which one?
My favourite bronze or copper. I think copper was the right word. Two of my favourite copper pieces, and if you rub them together like this, and I go, and I'm rubbing them together, and I use a little bit of magic, and it makes like a clinky, and it sounds like there's loads of coins. But it sounds like lots of coins, and I give them like, how does that sound to you? Two little copper coins, but big copper coins.
Roll for a sleight of hand.
Sick. So I'm using my little thaumaturgy, not thaumaturgy, that's the wrong spell. Prestidigitation spell.
Okay.
Cantrip. To make the sound. I rule in the rule zone. Sorry, we'll get used to it. Rule that dice, baby. I press exclamation mark rule. No. Yeah, slash rule. I'm rolling
the wonky eye roll.
1d20. Can
The
we please
wonky
add?
eye.
I'm just going to check my dex is +1. It's a slight hand should still be +1. Here it is. Good. The wonky eye. How could I forget? Couldn't input. You can't input d20 +1. What is this nonsense? Sorry. This is the worst rule book. I'm gonna cry. D20, and we can just add 1 to it. Wow, that's how you slight type.
I was gonna say, can you not add 1?
Apparently, I can do that myself because
You can't roll either,
I'm
apparently.
actually a genius. Roll. I didn't swipe touch roll. 1d20. Dice is thinking. Hey! So my sleight of hand's bad, but I did use magic.
Yeah, that
I'm
lowered the
magic.
DC, so...
But not that far.
I'm sorry, mister, but I'm a part of these streets, and you're not fooling me. I know there's only 2 bronze/copper pieces
Copper.
there. Copper pieces, as you can confirm. Thank you, Janie.
You've caught me there. You've caught me there. I'll be
So
honest.
I'm
Put my
sorry,
hands up.
but it's one gold piece or nothing, mate.
Gold piece. Whoa.
Yeah, 1 gold piece.
Laddie, that is. Woohoo! Boy, is that a lot of money. Here is my least favourite gold piece for you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Ever so kind.
And I'm
And
going
he
to
hands
snatch
over.
the note out of his hands. And I'm going to say, off with you, rodent.
Off with
Street
you,
urchin.
you bastard. I mean, bye, sorry.
Laters, I would have taken the 2 bronze pieces.
Oh,
And so he runs off. Okay, and so we're going to leave Gerald and Janie there for now. To kind of
Vibe.
have a look over the letter. And we're now going to cut over to another part of town. Just waiting for the atmosphere.
Oh,
So I am just sharing screen. So we are now in the outskirts of town. Hopefully you guys can see that.
Yeah,
To
there
the
we go.
Temple of Procan. Where we see a very small little creature called Gimble Ningle climbing the step into the domineering building as the waves are crashing in the distance against the rocks. He's trekked very far and wide to join fellow Procan worshippers here in Saltmarsh. So Gimble, could you introduce yourself, what you look like, and why you're here, please?
Oh my god, I'm so excited to be in the temple. My name is Ningle. I am a humble little forest gnome who, many months ago now, munched on the wrong kind of mushroom and endured a very severe karma trip that revealed to me the true workings of the universe, and that the holy god Procan, who just so happens to have a cult following around these parts, is the one and only true Lord. So I made an arduous pilgrimage to these isles to come and join the cult of Procan. I am 3'1", and I am a tiny little forest gnome. But what I lack in physical stature, I make up for piety for the word of the Lord.
Thank you, Gimble. So you're currently now inside the Temple of Procan. And you're just in awe, you're obsessed with Procan, and you're taking in the majestic beauty of everything towering above you and around you because you're really short. And you're admiring as you can see on the map. I want to note we don't have maps every place, but as you can see on the map, you've got many shrines of Procan across, lining the walls and everywhere. And the wind is howling outside, and suddenly you kind of hear the sound of wood slowly scuffling towards you, and then suddenly your view is blocked by a human man who is in front of you. A prominent bushy moustache is on his face, and he's adorning gold and white robes. And you notice peeking out from the undergarments, which probably explains the wood scuffling. He has one leg and a wooden peg, and he says to you, "Tell me, child, what has brought you to our haven of sanctuary and worship, the almighty Procan? do you seek enlightenment from the treacherous waves?
Yes, I've travelled many, many miles, many days and many nights to come and join the cult of Procan.
Oh, that brings me so much joy to have another child with us to support Procan and worship him. So, how much do you love Procan?
So much. An unbelievable amount. More than you could ever believe.
And would you do anything for the wondrous Procan? Would you sacrifice the life you have before? Would you sacrifice, all of the things that bring you joy to give worship to him? And also, would you be willing to support us in spreading the word of Procan?
Or let me tell you, for Procan, I would burn down the entirety of the forest I grew up in and take all my friends and family with them, and for the glory of Lord Procan, and any membership fees you can ask for, I'm ready to pay.
Oh, that is the most brilliant news. We love a very, very dedicated Procan worshipper. So let me just explain to you kind of what our process is and what we have here. So you pay for a small fee
I
of
pay.
about 3 gold pieces a month. You are then given leaflets and tools to spread the word of Procan to other worshippers. And then what you
Okay.
do is you recruit those people to also join us, and they pay you a small fee of about 3 gold pieces as well. And what happens is it becomes a chain and a prayer chain, if you will, and a prayer circle or pyramid of worshippers to the Temple of Procan. And it would mean so much as such a dedicated worshipper if you would love to join us.
This sounds amazing. This is exactly what I trekked all the way here for. I'm all in. Let's do it. Give me as many leaflets as you can. I'll convert the whole town.
Okay, amazing. We just need to take the deposit, which is just about 5 gold pieces. Is that okay?
Of course, of course.
Amazing.
Let me just rummage through my coin purse here. Let's see. DMs, where's the button? Where's the it says how much money I have. Is it an equipment?
I'm muted, sorry.
Should be.
Yes, it is, and it'll be like little. It'll say GP, SP,
PP.
PP, and EP, and the GP is gold pieces. Can you see it?
I can't see that anywhere.
What are you looking at? Are you looking at your character sheet or D&D Beyond?
In my character sheet, yeah.
Your character sheet. If you look in equipment,
Mm-hmm.
it should say you have under attacks and spellcasting on the first page.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It should be on the left side of the equipment. Like there's some little bubbles.
There's a little bit that says yeah. Okay, cool. So I just decreased. Is that all gold? I just have one number.
Yes, you have 50 GPs.
Okay, cool. I've reduced that by 5 now to pay my tithe to the holy cult of Procan. Let's go, baby.
And so as you're reaching out to hand over the money and I didn't even introduce myself. My name, hello, I'm Welga Brinehanded. As he kind of reaches out, the priest reaches out to take the money. You feel a tug on your side, and you see a little urchin boy who is got long blonde hair, a cap on, very kind of worn, malnourished, and he tugs on your sleeve and he goes, "Are you a gnome?"
Yes, I am, little one. How can I help you?
And are you a worshipper of Procan? Is that why you're here in this temple?
I am now a fully paid up member of the cult of Procan. Would you like to hear the holy word? Can I give you a leaflet?
I'm afraid. Oh, I'll take a leaflet. Thank you. Cute. He puts it in his pocket. But I can't talk for too long. I'm really sorry.
Just read the leaflet. Just get it out of your pocket. Just give it a read.
Honestly, mister, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to read it.
It's really
I'll
simple.
read
So
it.
you just go back to your urchin friends and just ask them if they want to join. And then
I will do that, mister. I just really have to talk to you about this letter I have in my hand. Is that okay?
yes.
So I have a letter, and it's come from it has been sent by a worshipper, another priest in the town. Let me just check my notes 1 second. Yeah, from the town. Yes, so it's come from a worshipper in the town, a very important figure in the town, who also supports the Temple of Procan, and he has given me this letter to give to you to send you on an important mission for Procan.
I'll be anything for Procan. Yeah, give me the letter. Let's go.
I can't. I'm really sorry, mister, but as you can see, I'm a very malnourished child. I have no money. I starve on the street, and I can't just. You're a holy man, and I know that holy people give charity. I can't give this letter to you for free, I'm afraid.
You bet. Sure thing. How about I give you something worth more than money? How about I give you the word of the Lord?
You
How
have
about
a
I give you
nerve, don't you?
eternal
You think the word of
salvation?
the Lord is going to help me?
It's going to help you more than food will. Eternal salvation.
Roll persuasion.
Eternal salvation.
Okay, how do I roll persuasion? Do I just
Roll a
what dice?
d20 and add your persuasion modifier.
Is that the charisma one?
Oh,
it's
sorry,
under
persuasion.
skills.
yeah.
Plus 0. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm looking at the thing. Okay, rolling a d20. It's a 5.
No, I'm sorry. I think eternal salvation sounds like eternal starvation. Could you just hand over some money for this letter, please?
Damn it. I'm gonna need to get better at this if I want to convert the whole town. Okay, how many gold pieces do you want? You silly little cretin.
Pieces. I'd love 2, please.
Next joke. Jog on. I'll give you 1.
About 1 gold piece and 5 silver.
How about 1 gold piece and a stack of leaflets you can hand out for me?
No. It's 1 gold piece and 5 silver, mate.
You drive a hard bargain. Alright. Where do I put my silver? Actually, do you
1
have
gold
change?
piece makes up 10 silver.
10 silver. Okay, I hesitate to ask this little street urchin, but do you have change for 1 gold?
It's all right. For the sake of like ease, we'll say that you always have the ability to break down a gold piece into a silver piece.
Okay. So
Thanks, Georgie.
44. And how many silver pieces did you shake me down for you? Miserable
5.
little. Unbelievable. Here you go. Here's your money. Give me the damn letter. I hope Brock can send you to the fiery depths of hell.
Gimbal, can you add a stack of Procan pamphlets to your inventory, please?
Yep. Done.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for your money. I will leave you with this. I hand over, and he hands over the letter. I'll leave you with this letter. Do read it. It's very important. But I must be off. I've got many errands to run. Thank you for your kindness, oh holy one.
Yeah,
And
here.
you see him like sarcastically bowing down at you, and then he flips you off as he runs out.
Rokan damns you all to hell. Miserable cretin.
Okay. Thank you, Gimbal. We're going to leave you there now, as you also ponder your letter. And we are going to move over to another part of town. The empty net. The empty net sways in the wind. Give me 1 second to. pumpkinette sways in the wind on top of precariously supported stilts driven into the harbour waters. The rickety tavern, a warm place to call home for smugglers, assassins, and pirates, is surprisingly quiet this morning, sheltering any wayfarer from the cold sea air. Only the minute sounds of many pirates nursing hangovers, craving the hair of the dog. It's a peaceful place compared to the rowdy Broadfield nights it knows so well. And we see a half-elf perched upon a bar stool, twiddling dice between their fingers and sipping on a warm ale. Tosca, would you please introduce yourself, what you look like, and why you're in Saltmarsh?
Hello, my name is Tosca. I'm a half-elf of indeterminate gender. I'm still figuring out my place in all of this. Mostly I've just been getting by hustling wealthy merchants. Sort of up for anything, really. I was raised by my maternal elvish family in the woods. And didn't feel like I really fit in there, so come here for a bit of a change.
Well, thank you. And as you start to think of your next scam, the internet's owner, Prebshenka, approaches you. He's a short, stout, bald human man with tattoos spilling across his arms and a gold hoop in his right ear. And there's a shiny twinkle of light that's drawing your eyes to a gold tooth in his mouth as he says, "What brings you to my tavern, half-elf?"
The drink. I bought a drink here. I'm drinking in your tavern. Is that the answer you were looking for?
I mean, not really, to be honest with you. We don't see the likes of you around this area. What are you doing in Saltmarsh?
Oh, the half-elf thing. Well, I heard that you were a new seafaring port, and that this is now a world trade hub. And I thought I'd come and check out the action.
You're a bit of a shifty one, you are. Not giving much away.
I don't know what you want from me.
Well, we don't see people like you here in Saltmarsh, so I'm curious about you, to be honest. Are you interested in a little bit of fun?
Oh. Does this have to do with the gay ear piercing?
What?
The right ear. Never mind. What? Sorry.
What do you mean, Skoldo?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
No, just the ear piercing thing. The right ear. It's a gay thing. Do that, right?
What? No, I didn't. My mate's gay. What? He told me to get it pierced in the right ear.
I think we misunderstood each other. I'm just gonna drink my lukewarm ale. But nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Breb.
Greg?
Breb.
What?
Kreb. Kreb. Kreb.
Kreb. Okay. Kreb, like crab. Kreb. Okay. Hi.
And as you're glaring at you because you've forgotten his name,
I didn't hear it.
I'm a little rascal boy bursts through the door, comes towards Freb and says, "Hey, Freb, what? Have you seen? What is? I need to, 1 second. I got a note. I'm looking for another half elf. I'm looking for a half elf. That looks a bit shifty, and they got a dice in their hand. Have you seen one? I think you mean this hillock right here.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm okay, thank you, street urchin. What can I help you with?
Well, I've got a I have an important letter here for you. there could be a lot of money involved. If you read it.
Okay, thanks. Can I read the letter?
I'm afraid that's not how this transaction works. I cannot give this to you for free. I need something in return, please.
Can I give you my blessing?
Your blessing?
Does it have to be financial?
Yes, it does have to be financial.
I see. I see.
Okay.
And what kind of finances are we talking about?
I mean, whatever tickles your pickle.
How about 1 copper piece feels like a very fair exchange.
Piece.
Pardon?
Copper piece.
Yeah.
You insult me.
You said whatever tickled my fancy. I mean, come on, hand over the bit of paper. I give you a
But
copper
that doesn't
piece.
tickle my fancy.
Oh, you should have said. Okay. Well,
that does not tickle my fancy, I'm afraid.
what would tickle your fancy?
Maybe 2 gold pieces.
Pretty steep. Pretty steep. Do I look like I'm made of money?
I can't comment on your appearance, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to insult.
How I give you 5 copper pieces. It's a lot more than the 1 that I offered you previously.
Roll persuasion.
1 sec, sorry, I'm just double checking my skills. Is it a D20?
Yep, plus your persuasion. And
Okay, so
if you're proficient in it, add your proficiency bonus as well.
am I proficient?
It will be on your character sheet if there's a little black dot next to it that's coloured in. Then that means you're proficient.
I'm not proficient.
Okay, so
but
just...
it's +4, so we'll see. It's D20.
Yes, please.
3. All right.
I'm hoping you can hear me. But I think that's not going to cut it, I'm afraid. How about we come to a middle ground? How about 5 silver pieces?
Yeah, I can respect the hustle. You can have my 5 silver pieces. You know what? Good luck to you out there on the streets. How do I get rid of it?
So much.
Do I need to change that on my character sheet?
Yes, please.
Am I fine with that? God, what page is this on?
The first page.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I am struggling with this.
It's alright. This is the whole point of the first session, is to figure shit out.
Hell yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah. What's it under on the first page then?
It'll be in your equipment under spells, an attack thing.
Yeah.
Character sheet. It'll say equipment, and on the left there is like some little bubbles. And one of the bubbles should say 50 in it.
It does not. but now I'm wondering if I'm even looking at the correct sheet.
What does it say in it?
It says copy of Ollie attack details, so I gather that might not be the right one.
No, that's not the right sheet. There should be a character sheet that says... Oh, let me try and get it up.
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
I thought I had the right one up.
The ones you sent out most recently have it on the second page, not the first.
That's the attack details. Has Amy died? Is that why the stream's ended?
She said she was going to save internet by
I
just posting
posted in
pictures
the
of
chat,
maps.
my internet's really bad.
Oh, okay. How... Amy, how do we view what you shared with them? I can't remember.
Oh wait, hang on. I might be able to.
Be...
Oh, okay. No, I've got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Stop saying sorry.
Open that. This is good. This has even more details on that. Okay, that's nice to know. Yes.
Georgie.
50. I see that now. So is that 45 now? 10 gold? No, 5 gold pieces?
It's 5
No,
silver. Pieces.
Silver. Is that 45?
No, it will be... You'll have 49 gold and 5 silver.
Oh, sweet. Okay. How do I write that here?
49.5, something like that.
That tracks.
No,
I'm not good at maths.
it'll say
Oh.
on your... So, you see the little bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
Not the one above it that says EP next to it. It's very faint. There's the one
Oh,
above that
all
says
currency.
SP in it. That's silver
Yeah.
pieces.
Oh, okay, so I put 5 in there.
Yes.
And then I leave the rest at 49. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Dungeon Master Ginge?
Hello.
So I got rid of you.
Thank you so much for the 5 silver pieces. I'll be on my way now, but just make sure to read that letter and do what it says. Okay, goodbye.
Alrighty.
And you see, I guess you don't know his name. You see him run out, and you start to look at your letter. So now we're going to cast over to another place. I am just waiting for the music change. Thank you.
Oh.
Perfect. Nice and happy. Bangs, clanks, and sharp screeches emanate from the door of the dwarven anvil. As a small halfling whistles a soft tune, she walks towards the entrance. Breathing in the fresh air of a new place, entranced by all around her, Airless is excited to be here in Saltmarsh to learn everything she can. Airless, could you please introduce yourself, what you look like and why you're here, please?
All right. I'm Iris Hillbottom. I have long, curly, sandy hair. I am 20 years of age. That is the age of maturity for halflings. And I have come out as per tradition for my community of halflings to go on a journey to discover lots of different ways to help people so that I can go home after my journey is completed and be a better member of society. So I'm very happy to be here. And
so you're brimming with excitement. You cannot wait to discover what new and fascinating things that the dwarves in the dwarven anvil can teach you. And maybe you'll be able to help them in their craftsmanship in exchange for their knowledge. But upon entering, you become surprised to see 2 humans concentrating hard on making something that looks kind of like a metal hook-shaped object. And one of the humans, a female of middle age with hardened eyes, looks at you inquisitively and says, "I help you, whatever you are."
Actually, I was wondering if I could help you. I'm just here to, learn all that I can. So, point me at the nearest pointy thing or smashy thing. Just let me know how I can help you.
I'm sorry, but we don't just let strangers come in here and help us.
Oh,
Who are you? And to
Oh.
be honest, what are you?
oh, I'm a halfling. I'm an halfling, and my name is Iris Hillbottom of the Hillbottoms of the West Plains Shire, at your service. So could you point me in the direction of someone that may need my help, or?
There's no one here that needs your help, I'm afraid.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my son here, Jaska Barley Hill, and I'm Mafara. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. How rude. I'm
Oh, that's
Mafara
fine. That's fine.
Barley Hill. You seem quite friendly. So you seem quite nice to talk to. I mean,
how do you spell your name? Sorry.
Mafera. And then it's Barley Hill. So I can magically post my names in the chat.
Yeah, if you could write it down for me, that would be very.
Yes, there
very
you
handy.
go. I'm putting it down for you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
No problem. So to be honest with you, I mean, I can't really, we have health and safety measures here in this place, and I can't just let anyone help us. I mean, mate, I feel like you're quite inquisitive. Do you have any questions potentially for us instead? Is there anything we can, answer?
Well, I am rather curious about that strange hook thing that you're making. Would you be able to tell me what that's all about?
Yeah. So you're telling me you've never seen a large fishing hook before?
Oh, that's a fishing hook. Okay. No, see, I grew up on a farm. I didn't really do a lot of fishing. I've got, tailors and florists in my family, not a lot of fishermen, so no.
Oh, how odd. Yeah, no, this is basically as I don't know if you are aware, but Saltmarsh is a fishing town. We are very fond of our fishing. Though the catches have been too great, so there's a few starving people around, to be honest with you.
Well, that's a shame.
Yes, it is a shame. But I mean, we live off the I was about to say the land, but I mean the sea. We live off the sea.
The sea is the land of the sea.
Yes, of course. Yeah, so this basically this long, massive kind of hook that my son Jaska is currently making is what we use to impale rather large beasts of the sea that kind of attack us. Basically.
Okay. Well, that is very interesting. Is there anything in particular that this hook is intended for?
It depends of how you are with descriptive language. In terms of, are you good with gore?
Oh yes, I'm fine. I grew up on a farm, so.
Oh, okay. So what we do with this kind of really long hook is it's more of as kind of like a backup option if we encounter like I guess the best way is like a shark or kind of a threatening creature in the waters. We use it to kind of impale it, gut it, and kind of either fish it or if it tries to attack us. Some of the weird beasts that we get in these seas that the fishermen encounter. So yeah, it's used for kind of, it's like a defense mechanism, and then I guess used to fish if we defeat the thing we're defending.
Oh, I see. And I'm assuming, if you're making it and you're using your resources for it, that there is someone has requested this, have they, or is this just something that you stock for
Yes,
reasons?
we do. I mean, we do take requests. I mean, we make a lot of things here, to be honest, not just long fishing hooks. We make knives. We make fishing rods. The list goes on. To be honest, list goes on.
Oh,
And
wow.
lots of different, I guess, metal and other items that are used as metal.
Well,
I know
you
a lot
must be
about this.
you must be very talented to be working in a smithy that I'm assuming is often frequented or run by dwarves who are, very well known for being good smiths.
Yeah, I to be honest, the name's a bit ironic, really. There's no dwarves here.
Oh,
Sorry to get your hopes down. There's no dwarves here in this anvil. It's just the name.
oh, that's a
To be
shame.
honest, this is where it's been run in my family for many years, but by humans. There's no dwarves here. The only dwarves here are actually in the mines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to meet someone close to my stature. Not that there's anything wrong with you tall folk, but it can be a wee bit intimidating.
No, yes, of course, I completely appreciate that. And so, as you're in conversation with Mafera, the doors burst open to the anvil, and you see a rather sweaty young boy, everyone's
Okay.
favorite young boy, dressed.
Oh, I thought there was
in
just like loads of them. Sorry.
tattered. Sorry.
Sorry.
So he's in tattered clothes. Very, it would be funny if there's many of them. But no, there's tattered clothes, looking a bit malnourished, and he says, "Hey, Mafera, I'm looking for it's a halfling. It says it. I've never had that. But do you know what a halfling? I'm looking for a halfling. That looks quite happy. And a bit airy fairy.
Oh,
Have you?
I think I can help you with that. little urchin boy. I'm sorry for overhearing. I couldn't help but overhear. You were looking for me, Iris Hillbottom of the Hillbottoms of the West Plains Shire.
For you? Yes. Oh, yes. Hello. How's it going?
Hello, are you all right, my boy? Are you all right? You look rather
I
urchiny.
actually have a very important letter here for you.
Oh, do you? Oh, thank you very
Yes.
much.
It's from one of the more important people in our town, asking you if if on a big adventure. Basically, you get to learn a lot of knowledge and get to help a lot of people.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, extremely exciting. Would I be able to have that letter?
I'm afraid this is the letter costs in this town. I know you're in my notes it says you're new to town.
Yes, I am. Yes, very
you're new to
new.
town. So it's a custom here that when we give letters to other people, we get money in return. So it's whatever you feel is okay to accept. If you give me, I will accept.
Oh well, I'm very new. I don't really know what the appropriate level of coinage would be. I would hate to do things wrong in your community.
No, of course. It's about 4 gold pieces
4
for a
gold.
letter.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, if that's the custom, I'm
Giving you a
happy to pay
discount.
that. Oh, that's very kind of you. And I just wanted to ask, are you eating enough? You look quite thin.
Bar.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry, you mumbled that, boy.
Sorry. I get by. Yeah, I get by. I mean, I scavenge a lot. I eat a lot of I eat, but probably not as often.
Oh, you poor thing. would I be able to get you some food, before you go? Is there like a stall nearby where I can get you something to eat?
No, honestly, don't worry. The money will
Oh,
do.
of course, yes. No, I would hate to, charity. That's something that you're not
No.
looking for. No, I will give you 5 gold. Just so that you can get yourself something extra. But yeah, so yeah, here you go, 5 gold pieces.
Thank you so much. You're honestly the nicest person I think I've met all day. You've really made my
Oh,
day. You've really helped me.
you are a sweet boy. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you need any more help, you just come find me. I'm, hoping to be here for a little bit.
Oh, of course, yes, I definitely will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, what's your name, boy? Sorry.
Oh, it's Oliver Twist. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Oliver Twist. Okay. Lovely to meet you, Oliver.
Lovely to meet you. Right, I better be off. I've got some more errands to run, but here's your letter, and he hands it over to you. Oh, I said that.
Thank you so much.
He hands it over to you.
Thank you.
You ponder over your letter. So now, we find ourselves in a large market square, with various stalls packed around a well, with bustling with traders, potential buyers, scouting out their next wares. And it's a hot, humid, kind of early morning, starting into the afternoon, and you can hear bartering around every corner. I'm going no lower than 50 gold pieces, and you have robbed me blind, are among the hustling. And we see Himbo Strachelm walking along, looking at the market. So please, could you introduce yourself?
Quickly. Amy, can you try and remove? Can anyone hear music?
I can't currently.
Okay, Amy, can you?
No, I
remove
can't
was
hear
the
muted.
anything.
bot
Not
and
currently.
re-add it. Oh,
Yeah, of course I can.
remove it from the chat and re-add it.
Yeah. No
Because
problem.
the music just is not being my friend at the minute.
Oh.
All right. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now.
That worked.
Seagulls.
Cool. So back to it. Himbo Strachelm, could you please introduce yourself and what you look like and why you're here? Himbo?
Oh, those aren't seagulls. Sorry.
Yeah. I come from the mountains. I'm a dwarf. It's too fucking warm down here. Don't like it. But I got nowhere else to go. This is the place to be.
And what do you look like?
I'm a dwarf. I've got a beard. What else do you need to know?
Okay. Okay. And why are you in Saltmarsh?
I'm looking for a shield, maybe a crew, a little journey, something to earn a little gold on the side, you know.
Okay, cool. So you have travelled down into Saltmarsh from the north, as you have said, and you're looking for an opportunity. But first have stopped off to pick some artillery, so a shield, as you have said, at the weekly market. And you've happened to chance upon a stall selling all kinds of weaponry and artillery. And you see kind of a bony hunchback man, clothed in tattered military style attire. Faded badge is featuring a green reed adorns the top left of his jacket. And there's the stench of old musky whiskey wafting over to you as he says, "Ugh, that's a spit, by the way. Who let you into our town, dwarf? What do you want with my specialised artillery goods? You better not steal nothing."
I steal what I want to steal, and I'll pay for what I want to pay, old man.
All right. Well, I don't like that sort of attitude, mate.
You fancy store down here by the sea. Too soft for my liking.
Are you going to buy anything? Or are you just going to waste my time?
What shield you got? I need something good. None of that crap over there.
Are you saying it's... why are you calling my stuff crap?
We all know you got the good stuff behind. Come on.
Himbo, can
Right.
you roll an investigation check for me, please? Himbo?
Yeah, 1 sec. 20.
What, nat 20?
19 plus 1.
Like,
So... Sorry, Georgie, you go.
No, I was going to let you go for it if you want.
Oh, thanks. I was going to say you look behind and you see a lot more kind of nicer stuff hidden in the back. Also you recognise the green reeds. It's a bit faded, but you notice it from the uniform of the guard and from you've noticed it from the guard, and it's part of kind of like an old military. You know, it's clear that he is ex-military, and yeah, that's your investigation.
So, what's your best shield then?
I'm not going to give my shields to just anyone, mate. Who the hell are you?
I'm Himbo, and I'm here for business. Your best or nothing.
Listen. Go on, Georgie.
I was going to say roll persuasion. In fact, no, roll intimidation.
17 plus 3.
Another 20.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. I feel before I show you my wares, you give me a bit of a military vibe. Are you ex-military?
So what if I was?
Well, if you are, it would change things. I would be, yeah.
I was military of sorts. Did my service, you know.
Well, you should have said something. I'm also ex-military, and even though what is it? You're a dwarf, is it? Yeah, you're a dwarf. I see ex-military as one of my own, and they should only. Where is this voice gone? Just okay, I have it back. As ex-military, they only get the best of the best. So, what did you say you were looking for again?
The best shield.
The best shield. Okay. Well, you see, we do have a shield. Right here in the back, and you notice there's a very nice looking shield in the back. I can offer it to you for let me see, you're ex-military. I'll give it to you for 8 gold pieces.
8 gold? The best you can do?
Yes.
Military to military?
Listen, mate, I'm giving you a 10%, a 20% discount. Sorry, quick maths in my head. On what a usual shield would be. So,
You know, on a normal day, I'd just grab you by the throat. But I'm feeling nice today. I'll take it.
Amazing. Oh, come here, man. Give me a handshake. That's the deal. And he reaches out, kind of grabs your hand and shakes it. Though his hands are a bit dirty, so you might want to wipe them. And he hands over the shield and says, "Oh, okay, give me the 8 gold piece." Actually, wait, he doesn't hand over the shield. He takes it and puts his hand out for 8 gold pieces.
I dig into my pockets, rumbling around, grabbing 8 gold pieces, and hand it to him, giving him a nice, good old stare as it goes.
All right, thank you, mate. And here you go. Here's your shield.
Himbo, can you add
Thank you.
a shield to your equipment? That is, when wielded, a +2 to your armor class. So make a note of that.
Yeah, added it. Thank you.
And so you've done your exchange, and he goes, "Well, I realised I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferrin Windward. And if you say my name to the head of the town guard, it'll put in a good word for you if you're looking for any business with that."
The town guard, what are they like? Didn't seem like the approachable type on the way in.
Yeah, they're a bit sceptical of outsiders. We don't see a lot of you folk around here, if I'm being completely honest. But they respect ex-military, and they'll respect you and respect my name if I give it to you.
Thank you.
No problem. Himbo, could you please roll a perception check?
$13 total.
Okay, nothing.
Thank you. Nothing. Cool. So as you're starting to walk away from the stall of Theron, you bid him goodbye, and he's like, "Thank you, mate. See you around." You have a weird little boy come up to you, blonde hair. He's a bit malnourished. He's a bit thin. He's wielding. It looks like he's got a little satchel next to him, and he pulls out a letter as he's approaching you, and he's like, "Hello, mister. Are you a dwarf?"
Don't have time for your shenanigans, little boy.
Excuse me, mister, this is a very important. There's some gold in it for you.
If it's important, spit it out.
Well, I have a letter here sent from an important person in town who would like to. It's just very important you read it, and that you'll be very generously rewarded if you read it and do what it says.
Come on in, hand it over.
I'm sorry. Do you know what? Actually, you're a bit. I know you're only a dwarf, so you're probably around my height. I think. I'm not too sure. I can't remember your height.
4'10".
Okay, you're not my height. You're taller than me. You're a bit scary. You're a bit hard looking. So do you know what, mister? I'll give it to you for free. I normally charge people, but here you go. Here's your letter.
Unbelievable.
Right,
All right, thank you, mister. Have a nice day.
damn Ragscallions.
Himbo, please can you, as Oliver Twist runs away, please can you deduct an extra 3 gold pieces from your inventory as you were pickpocketed?
Oh, I was about to say
you,
favoritism from the DM.
And you
I was
hear
gonna
him
say.
laugh and like, he runs away.
That cheeky little shit. Give him a smack.
So, Himbo, we're going to leave you there. You're going to ponder over the letter and be a bit pissed off that you didn't notice the wee scoundrel boxing you. And we're going to head over now to another market. And we're going to, we hear, goats bleating, foxes are mooing. And there's a muffled shout of hagglers and market stalls as well. Well, this will feel very familiar to you, Adam. Sorry. And there's a dozen stalls scattered around as residents peruse the many wares available. And towering above the crowd is a stoic wood elf called Elrin. So if you could please introduce yourself, describe your appearance, and why you're in Saltmarsh.
I am Elrin. I'm a wood elf. I am a fairly regular visitor to Saltmarsh. I come about once a month to sell my wares and buy supplies from markets near the docks. I'm
Elrin, your voice is a bit warbly.
Is that better? Or...
That is much better.
Okay, should I start again?
Yes, please.
Okay, I am Elrin. I'm a wood elf. I am a kind of regular person to Saltmarsh. I come about once a lunar cycle to sell my wares and buy supplies from the markets at the docks. I'm 6'3". I am tall. Yeah, and I have 2 swords and a long bow.
Amazing, thank you so much. Yeah, as you have said, you've travelled many times here to Saltmarsh. You're selling, you also sell what wares you can find or catch. And at the moment, you're looking around the market stalls for an interested buyer. And a young boy approaches you, tugs on your jacket sleeve, and says, "What present you got there? I've got." I'm just doing some quick. I've got 2 gold pieces here.
Boy,
And I want that
your
pheasant.
voice is warbly.
What was that?
Your voice is unclear.
Can you hear me now?
A little, but it's still a little unclear.
It's fine for me.
I hear it.
Okay.
It's you this
Can you
time,
hear
George.
me?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So as I was saying, I see you've got a massive pheasant on your shoulder there. Can I give you 10 gold pieces for it?
10 gold for a pheasant. It's a bit cheaper than I normally get for, but sure. And then I would like to
Thank you,
exchange.
sir. Very kind of you. So what did you say your name was?
Elrin,
Oh,
who are you, boy?
I'm Oliver Twist. And not to be ironic, but I don't need any more money. That's fantastic. Thank you. I will take that pheasant off your hands. This will feed me and my friends.
You're welcome.
What in return, I have a little present for you myself. So I've got a letter for you. It's from an important member of the town council, and as someone who covers Saltmarsh, often you'll sort of know who they are. But they're the council that run the town, as you know. Yeah, I have an important letter for you, and it's basically you just need to read it, but there will be a large reward for you if you do and follow what it says.
Can I see this letter at the moment?
And he hands it to you, and I'm going to hand over to my other DM.
You will in just a second.
No worries.
Sorry guys, I closed all my files when I shouldn't have. Hang on. You look at the letter, and I'm just sending it to the chat now.
Is
And
it
it reads.
character zone?
Nope, it's
No?
campaign session.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
So it reads. Let us know when you've opened it.
It's not come through yet
It should be
for me.
campaign session. It's a PDF.
Yeah, mine's just downloading. I have a black screen.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Got it.
My eyes aren't good enough to read this.
Yeah,
I'll read it out. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
Are we going to get treated to another accent?
Potentially. Okay. So I'll start reading once you guys pull it up. To thee, welcome to my beautiful town of Saltmarsh. I hope you have been treated kindly upon your arrival, though I know many of my friends within this town can be rather judgmental towards outsiders. I apologise on their behalf. The catch this week has been rather lacklustre, and so many are feeling a little hungry. Please arrive promptly at about 1 o'clock this afternoon, or midday, as it probably says on there. As the sun is at its highest point in the sky, be briefed on the most fantastical adventure. It should not be hard to find. If you head north along the seafront and take the first left you see, my men will be ready to grant you entry. There will be bountiful rewards for your valiant efforts, and if you choose not to come voluntarily, our friendly guard will be happy to escort you. Kind regards, AF. And on that note, we're going to take a break.
I'd like to see those guards' body try.
God, this place sounds like Cornwall.
They can't move me, even if they try.
They could pick me up very easily, just swing me about by the scruff of my neck.
So yeah.
Okay, if
Okay,
people want to go
okay.
for a toilet break, if they want to catch up any notes, do anything, now's the time to do it. Refill your
Yeah.
drinks. I am
Plan a
going
lesson.
to just temporarily mute the stream, and we
Cool.
will be back in 5 minutes, maybe less.
Cool,
Well,
cool.
we'll be back when people are back.
Pizza time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
bye.
I had to
I shall be at
order
privy.
I had to order a ridiculous
Yeah, well done, Amy. Oh yeah, we have been. I have spent weeks listening to Amy practicing her accents.
For one.
Okay, for the stream, we're back. Everyone's back and ready. Let's.
I do sort of wish that I'd picked an accent and then like changed it up every week.
I mean, you still can.
I still could, yeah.
Yeah, you just
this could
doing-
be an accent.
Yeah.
Speak with an accent.
This is an
Oui, oui,
accent.
It's
yeah.
true.
Oui, oui.
Oi, oi,
No one comment if I'm Russian.
Okay.
Love it.
This week.
So, as you approach the large estate, a towering stone wall circles around it, with a partially rusted iron gate blocking your path in. Either side of the gate stands two guards wearing full plate armour with a deep green-coloured cape hanging from their shoulders. Across their chests is an emblem of some kind, and Himbo, you recognise it. It's a similar emblem to what you saw at the marketplace. It's two fish, a boat, and a plant reed. Glancing around, you see a very large guard presence in this area. Several guards standing inside the gate, some stationed along the wall, some on the outside of the gate. It's very heavily guarded, this area. From what you can gather, whoever sent you this letter is clearly a very important and very well protected figure in this town.
Oh! And one of the guards steps forward. What business do you have with Saltmarsh?
Are we all here?
You're
So it's
all
Hilda.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
You're all there.
Oh,
Hello, everybody. Hello, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you. We're hello. You're all here. We've got letter. We got letter.
yes.
Letters? Yes, letters.
Hey, to
Hello,
those
I've been told
trying-
in this letter. I've been told in this letter that I would get bountiful rewards if I showed up.
Can I barge everyone out of the way?
Go for it.
Excuse you.
I push everyone out of the way, head towards the guards.
Big
I got
boy.
this letter. He said it was good. Spoke to someone at the marketplace. He said, "Come here, talk to you. Let's go."
Yeah, I'm with this big tough man.
Bish bash bosh.
I'm with him. Little, sorry. I didn't mean big, strong.
Can Himbo and Iris,
Airless.
Airless. I'm writing down pronunciation. Sorry. Airless.
It's like airless.
Airless.
Like airless, but with a hard R.
Okay, airless.
Think-
Can I before we fully get into it, can I have somebody confirm that the audio is working on the stream, please?
Yep,
It
I
is
can hear
indeed.
you.
Mate,
Perfect.
Gangster rap. It's not.
Yes. Can I have Airless and Himbo roll for persuasion? With advantage, please. Advantage means you roll twice, and you take the higher roll.
Can I clarify that I wasn't trying to fool the guard? I was just, misreading the letter.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
14 total.
5.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
From
with,
your two rolls.
Is that with modifiers?
Yeah, so it's your persuasion
Advantage.
Oh,
modifier.
so that would be a 7. That would be a 7.
Okay. The guard looks to Himbo and looks him up and down for a second before turning to Ellis. And Ellis, you can see he's not trusting in you. You're little. Why would Saltmarsh have sent for you? Whoever this mysterious Saltmarsh is.
Oh, I
But
see.
glancing back to
a race. Are
Himbo,
we back?
he turns around and walks into the gate. You have a moment to yourself to introduce yourselves to each other.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. Wait, let us.
Very nice to meet
Hey, I'm Gerald.
Oh,
You.
I'm Airless Hillbottom with the Hillbottoms of the West Plainshire. Nice to meet you. At your service.
Wow.
Did you all get letters too?
I have a letter. Oh. And that's told me, come here. You sent a letter the same as my letter?
I think so. It said that there will be bountiful rewards for your valiant efforts, and I've made a valiant effort to come here, so I'm hoping for the rewards.
Oh, brilliant. I love rewards.
Did you also get a letter from someone you sold something to?
I haven't sold anything.
I'm so shit, bro.
So how did you get your letters?
Oh, a very, very nice young man named Oliver gave it to me. He was very sweet.
Ah.
Wait, was that the kid that mugged me for 5 silver pieces?
That doesn't sound like it would be the same boy.
Question: do I know that I've been mugged, pickpocketed?
No, you do not.
Good.
Just a
I mean,
second,
yeah, I'm using
Janie
the term
now.
mugged very loosely.
I'm playing Janie now. Yeah, Gerald and I didn't really get good vibes from Oliver. I think he was a bit pesky.
Oh, he
You
seems
know
so
we're
fine
running
to
the
me.
market. I don't think so. Let's get this over with.
Oh, you for today, you know, he's just going about enjoying his day. It's so nice to see.
Yes, poor thing.
Enjoy it, Miss
Moments
Gerald.
later,
I don't think so.
moments later, a lean and tall human male returns wearing a dark suit. Approximately mid-40s in age, he has short, cropped hair, kind of a salt and pepper colouring on it. His face is stern and worn, and he looks really hard to read. His eyes appear as though they have wisdom beyond his years, but despite his age, he looks deftly nimble. You know, he's lithe, he can definitely move around if he needs to. His nose turns up, looking over the group of you from behind the gate.
Silver
To
Fox,
whom
you like it?
do I owe the pleasure of outsiders loitering by our gates?
Hello, I'm Gerald.
Oh,
Hello,
I'm
Gerald.
Arliss Hillbottom with the West Coast Shire.
These are my new friends.
Acquaintances, I'd have
so-
you know.
Oh, my.
So, what are you doing loitering outside our gates?
Can I offer you a religious pamphlet, sir?
Oh, God, not one of these religious hives.
Please let me just I'll put it in your hand. You read it when you get the chance, and you just let me know if you have any
Ignore
questions.
my
He-
friends.
Would anyone else like one? Can I offer you one,
Shut up,
Gerald?
Kimberly.
Erlis, take two, take three. Take
No,
one for your friends.
one is enough. Thank you.
I want to try and look them up.
Excuse me, what are you doing here?
We all got letters
You invited us, right?
saying to come here.
Yes, would you like to see
Oh.
mine?
I see. Yes, you are the scoundrels that Saltmarsh
The what?
invited. I see. Okay. So he kind of talks to the guards that were previously here talking to you, and Georgie.
So,
Over to
as he turns to face you, the group of you again, looking away from the guards, he commands them to open the gate, and the large iron gates swing open, and he gestures for you to all follow. You enter through the gate, and in front of you, I don't know if you can all see the map on the campaign session. In front of you stands a huge
I'll share my screen as well.
marble fountain with intricate designs of various sea creatures and fish etched into it. To your left is a large building towering over the others in the estate, and just beyond the fountain is a smaller, it's kind of like a storage, like shed kind of looking building, but it's made of the similar stone structure. Skerin, the man before you now, he glances over his shoulder at you once more, before heading towards the fountain, and as he runs his hand along the marble, it's almost as if he's feeling for something, and there's a moment before he pushes his hand, what looks to the group of you as it's going into the marble itself, like his hand disappears into the marble. It's some sort of facade. A clunk is heard, loud, echoing through the courtyard, and Skerin takes a brief step back and clasps his hands behind his back. Right in front of you, the fountain, it raises about a foot into the air above the ground before splitting directly down the centre. The water kind of pools down onto the ground, like beside it, and it reveals a very intricate, very well made, however rarely used staircase down into the ground. It's well lit. There is candelabras and almost like a magical essence of light in the tunnel down into the staircase. Skerin looks back at you all.
Come along. Don't be afraid.
And he begins to make his way down the stairs. Do you follow?
Follow, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
Tentatively.
straight away.
quite trustingly.
Yeah, just assume it's fine.
Yeah, down we go.
Okay, so as Skerin makes his way leading the group down the stairs, the rest of you follow, and a series of guards follow behind you. You're a very mismatched bunch of group. You're very like ramshackle, put together. It's very random. So as you come down into the corridor at the bottom of the staircase, again, still very well lit, very intricate designs, and it's beautiful. It's almost like a blinding marble with sandstone designs in it. It's gorgeous and it's expensive. To the left is a small staircase that leads up into a large entryway. Skerin climbs the staircase and pushes the door open before walking in. And as you come in through the large steel doors decorated, you see what appears to be a fairly dimly lit room. It's large, about 50, 60 feet squared, with sandy stone columns in rows down either side. At the far end of the room is a throne, simple, but covered with like a dark green tapestry. It kind of, it looks to be the same colour and material as the guards' cloaks that they've got over their shoulders. There are no windows in this room, so the only light source comes from a series of candelabras adorning the collars and a huge, ornate golden chandelier in the centre hung from the ceiling. A handsome young man with dark skin and jet black hair sits on the throne, his toothy smile welcoming you all into the room. As the guards usher you through the doors, they follow you in and close them behind you. You notice now what appears to be some kind of, it's like a recessed kind of area in the ground, like a bit of a pit. It's about 30 foot wide, give or take, and best estimates it's about, I want to say 7, 8 to 10 feet deep into the ground, and the whole bottom of it is covered in sand. The walls of the pit are decorated with an unkempt and overgrown like vines and leaves kind of weaving their way through the stonework. This, like I say, this area it's not used often, it's not gardened compared to what you saw upstairs with the gardens that were, immaculate, and the staircase and the hallways. This area is very, very rarely used, very not well kept. You see from the other side of the room, the man stands to welcome you all, but he doesn't move. He remains where he is.
Hello! Welcome, you group of Ragscallions. Welcome to the town of Saltmarsh. Hello! I am Solmore, Anders Solmore. There is a photo of me in the chat. I am part of the town
Solmore.
council. And I have brought you here today for a special task. I have obviously, sent you a letter and ask you to come here. I have promised fantastical adventures and a generous reward. However, before I go into the detail of the job that you have been chosen to do, there is a little initiation that I want you to go through first to make sure that you are as good as I think you will be and are. You might look around and think, we're a bit mismatched. We're a bit of a weird group. Why have we been put together? But I have got my trusty little man, Oliver Twist, to find the best outsiders in this town to help me with this task.
I knew he was in on it.
So I ask you to, if you're not already, to watch the stream. And I'm going to hand over to my wonderful guards. And so one of the guards turns to you all and says, "If you be so kind, could you please get into the pit?"
What
We
is
moshing?
going on here? Is it a conversation?
Nope. Are you going to get in the pit? I need everyone's answers.
Can I not
can
get
I-
in the pit?
Observe the pit.
Yeah, can we look at it first?
I'll jump in the pit.
Okay.
Once people have finished observing, I will take a little step forward and say, hello, but we'll let that happen first.
Airless and
Can I
Elrin
smell why?
make an investigation check.
It's a 19 plus something.
Plus what?
What is
Um,
I don't know. I'm looking on the thing.
oh god, mine's 8.
Investigation. 21.
Okay.
21.
Ellis, to you, it's a pit. There's nothing spectacular about it. It's got sand at the bottom. It's
Okay.
it doesn't look like it'd be that hard of a jump down, and it doesn't look like it'd be that hard to climb back out of it.
Cool.
Elrin,
Mhm.
can I take you into the sneak character zone voice chat, please?
Oh.
Hey.
My concern is that this is quicksand or something.
She doesn't trust us not to metagame. That's unreal.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
It's just a pit. The sand is sand. It looks easy to get in out of. It looks easy to get in. It looks easy to get out.
Can't believe
It's
you've done this.
not quicksand.
We've gone to a different voice chat and it's just the same thing.
Yep.
Sorry, carry on.
It's.
Mhm.
I mean, you met the DC. It is just a pit.
Cool.
Nothing magical about it. Nothing scary about it. It is just a sand pit.
Excellent. Shall we go back then?
Yes.
Hi, Barry.
Hello,
Hello,
Barry.
Barry.
My familiar.
Welcome, Barry.
Okay.
I would like to jump into the pit.
Okay. Can I
Ooh.
have Gimbal
Me
and
too.
Elrin make acrobatics checks, please?
Oh god. Is that
I'm also in the pit. Do you want me to make a pit?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I think
I was going to say I was
yeah,
going after the.
Yeah, I guess. I do
18.
it.
it's a 6 from me.
13 for me.
Wait. Hang on.
One at a time.
Yes, I am one person. Okay.
Was that acrobatics?
Acrobatics check, yes, please. Airless, can I have
Okay.
your score, please?
15.
And can I have Gerald's?
Oh, 18. Rolled 16 plus 2.
Gimbal.
18.
That is a 6 from Gimbal, 5 plus 1.
Tosca, are you jumping in?
Well, I'd like to, but I rolled a 3 again, plus 3 acrobatics, so 6.
Himbo
13.
and Elrin.
18, sorry.
And Janie.
And as Janie, I'm going to be defiant. My pirate ways are telling me I'm not going to jump into this pit.
Oh.
Neither am I at this rate.
Okay, can
Roll slowly.
okay. Janie, as you watch your new friends, your new seeming band of adventurers, jump into the pit before you.
Ragscallions.
You
Aye.
look down with a bit of confusion as to why they've just jumped into a pit. Why would they do this? And all of a sudden, you feel a shove in your back as one of the guards gives you a shove.
Shit.
Can I have you roll a strength check, please, with disadvantage?
Yes. And what
So-
would that mean?
That is roll twice and take the lowest number.
That is a 6 plus 8.
Okay, so as you all jump down into the pit, and Janie, you are pushed into the pit. Janie and Gimbal, Tosca, and Himbo all fall, and instead of doing the cool like superhero landing that you are so dreaming about, you all just fall and eat shit into the sand. Your faces are in
That's
the
right.
sand. You land on your arse.
There's
You go
no
head
shit
over
in there.
heels. There is no shit in the sand, but
I
you,
land on my ass and my face simultaneously.
yes. Airless,
Very talented.
Flexible.
Gerald, and
Yeah, boy.
Elrin, you all jump down and land with precision, exactly as planned, and kind of look with a bit of disdain at this group of people you've found yourself with. And Gerald, it's actually quite impressive. You know, you're so old and rickety, and yet
Spent a lot of time on boats and have +2 to athletics because I have the sailor background.
you jump in, and the rest of you can hear this kind of as you hear his bones jangle together. But he lands, and he sticks it. He sticks that landing.
Yeah, boy.
Can I? Not can I? It is
Hang on with my staff to try and help up. Give me something to
Elrin.
hold on to.
As
Yes.
you look up back towards where the man who has tasked you with this so-called initiation process, you look up towards him, and just below the throne, you see it's kind of like a grate.
Oh, great.
So it's almost like a metal, like portcullis type of gate thing. It's difficult to see. The rest of you can't see it. There are vines interwoven throughout the entire stone masonry around the whole wall of this pit. But Elrin, you clock it, and all of a sudden, as you're eating shit in the sand, or not eating shit in the sand, there's this sudden noise, kind of like a chain being pulled along a metal like ring, like a it ricochets through the room, and the gate slowly rises. The rest of you can see this now. You see what once were vines in the stonework is now a darkened hole in the wall, and you hear this kind of hushed hissing noise as two humanoids come running through the portcullis gate as it rises. They're stood on two legs and dressed in tattered cloth loins. Their faces kind of elongate into a sort of like a snout type thing, which at the end comes into this huge mouth with jagged teeth sticking out through their lips. Their yellow lizard eyes glance between the group, looking mostly at Elrin and Gerald. They're kind of panicked. They're nervous, and as Elrin, as you look towards them, you see that the scales that replace what would be skin on a regular human, green, sea-worn scales cover their entire body, and at the ends of their hands and feet are large, monstrous claws. They are hungry, and you look like their next meal.
Oh no.
Can I have everyone roll for initiative, please?
Yeah, boy.
Hey.
I can do
I'd
this.
like to be called a snack, not a meal.
Well, yeah, the three of you little ones are snacks. The rest of you, however.
Let us
I'm a
know
whole
what order you
entree.
want them read out.
How'd it go?
I will tell you what order I want them read out. So
Is it
Yes,
D20
ma'am.
again?
yes,
Yeah,
Uh,
D20.
plus your initiative.
Can I just check? Can you all see the stream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I made my deck
Cool.
solo.
Oh, where the
It's
fuck
got
is
our
this place?
initials on.
Solo.
Where's
Children
initiative?
watching Peter.
It's at the top of your
top
character
middle.
sheet.
It says it's next to your armor class.
Oh, okay, got yeah.
As Janie, I rolled 16.
Can I also quickly, Janie, what is your hit points
8,
and your AC?
16.
Tosca, what did you roll?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Will do. 13. Not great.
And your hit points?
My hit points are. Oh, sorry, my laptop's being a dick.
It's fine. Should be just underneath your initiative.
Oh, 9.
Okay, and your armor class, that should be next to your initiative.
14.
Okay. Airless. Your initiative.
Mine. It was a 1, so +2 initiative is 3. My HP is 12, and my armor class is 13.
And Gerald?
My initiative there was a 9. My HP is 13, and my AC is 11. Man's getting hit a lot.
Himbo. Himbo.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, and you have
I have plus,
You
plus
have plus-
0, I think.
you have +1.
I
Me.
don't have my latest character sheet, so
Well, that's a problem. You have +1.
cool.
So you got a 13. Your hit points?
Not a clue.
They're 13.
Cool.
Your armor class?
I think it's 12 plus the 2 from my shield, negative, but I don't know what it is active.
Yes. So it's 12 plus the 2 from
14.
your shield, so 14. Elrin?
My initiative was 11. I have 11 hit points. My armor class is 14.
And Gimbal?
I rolled a 19.
Ooh,
I have 18 armor class, and I have 9 hit points.
18 armor class. Cool.
Honestly, it saves you.
I need it.
Okay, so first up in the round, we have Gimbal. What do you want to do? Just so you know, on the
First, I want
stream,
to. Yeah.
each token is your name, your real name.
Okay.
Because a lot of you have similar starts to your name.
No,
And-
2 G's, 2 E's.
Each square is 5 foot.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, first off,
Am I red?
By...
Is that a 0? A 0? An O?
It isn't.
Yeah.
A 0. Sorry.
All right. First off, I want to start by praising Almighty God Procan. Bless up
Okay.
for the big man. I just want that on the record before I get
Write
into
it down.
things.
Write it down.
Write it down. I want to hand out a leaflet to the two. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
And remember, those who have fallen over, you are classed as prone at the start of this encounter. That means
had I fallen over?
you had fallen over. You rolled a 6.
Yeah, because I rolled like a. I think it was even less than that, wasn't it?
I wrote down 6.
I
So
swear
how
it
I've
was.
distinguished it is that Gerald and Elrin landed perfectly in the 2 squares in, and all of the rest of you have just fallen
Airless
on the edge of the pit. So,
Airless landed fine as well.
That's fine.
and Alice is here.
Yay.
Okay,
I've
Feely,
Noted.
what can I do?
So pros.
Is it?
for
Could I get
everybody-
up and cast a spell?
Yes.
Or-
So prone
let's do that.
means that to get up from prone, you have to use half your movement,
Okay.
and then you can have your turn. If you do not get up from prone, it means... Let me get it up because I've lost my thing. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and an attack roll against the creature that is prone is taken at advantage.
Right.
And your movement is your speed, which is next to your initiative and your armor cost. So you can move X amount of feet, but if you're prone, you can only move half that.
Okay,
Basically.
I just checked, and the spell I want to use has a range of 120 feet. So I'll use half my movement to stand up, and
Yep.
then cast my spell, which I don't have to move any closer for because it's got a decent range on it.
Okay. What spell are you casting?
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the left. The one on my right, so the one above us, I guess.
The top lizard or the
Yeah,
bottom lizard?
The top lizard, just to make it 2D. I cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay,
How's this work
make a
again?
ranged spell attack.
What do I roll? A dice?
You roll
A die, sorry.
Let me find your spells. Guiding Bolt is so you roll a d20
Mm-hmm.
plus 3.
And just so, by the way, everyone knows, in the sheet section there is a attack details version which has all your actions and attacks and what you need to roll for them.
And spells.
Okay, that's a
And
4.
spells.
4 plus 3, 7.
Okay, that
It's not looking good, bro.
that misses as you reach forward, clutching your holy symbol of Procan and your leaflets in hand. You push your hand forward and you praise Procan through your thoughts, and the guiding bolt it leaves your palm and just does not go anywhere near the lizard. It just fires off into the sand and dissipates.
Rockhan, damn it.
Mark that as one of your spells used for your spell slots.
For Rockhan, come on, this is shite.
Um,
I can only use a spell once,
you have 2 spell slots, I think.
but I can only use each one once.
No,
Is that what you said?
you can use it, but you have
It's
to
the same
mark,
one as
mark
last
off the
week, and
spell
you
slot.
2 different
I
spells.
thought we had to choose them before we went in, so I already had done. But yes, that makes
Yes,
sense.
you
Okay,
do- you
let's take
do-
guiding bolt.
You
Yeah,
have to
as
choose them
well.
before you go in. There are some
Cool.
that don't. There are some that do.
Cool. That's my turn spectacularly.
Okay.
Was it?
Next up is Janie.
Hello! So I'm stepping in for the lovely, the original Janie. So I'm obviously prone, so I'm going to use my turn, part of my turn to stand up. And then can I move and take an action? Or was the movement part of my action?
No, you can move and take an action.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move, because I can move 30 feet, I'm going to move 15. So that's 1, 2, 3. And I am within 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet. I am going to throw a hand axe and aim for the head of one of the lizard folk.
Which one?
It's got a range of 20. The one that I'm in front of.
Okay. Roll for attack.
15 plus 4, 19.
Hits.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Okay. D6. That's 4 plus 4. That's 8.
Okay. Sorry, mathing. Oh, there we go. As you release the hand axe from your hand, it spirals through the air and collides into the shoulder blade of one of the lizard folk. The lizard folk kind of screeches with it and stumbles back a little. Not enough to fall, but it stumbles. And you see this green, oozing, kind of tinted liquid, which you can only assume is blood, pouring out from this gash as your hand axe is embedded in its shoulder. Is that your turn?
Yes, I think so for now. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you can do once per short rest. You can. Oh, that's second wind. You can regain hit points. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I might do that in a couple of rounds.
Tosca,
Yes.
your go.
I would like to not be on the floor,
Okay, so you stand.
so I will do that. Which dice is it?
You don't roll to stand.
Oh, I can just. Okay. I'm no longer prone.
Yes.
He
Cool.
uses up movement.
Okay. Yeah.
You do only have half your movement left though, because it took half your movement to stand up.
Okey-doke. Let me just revisit my spells very quickly. Oh my god, my mouse disappeared. It's not ideal. They're in the
Me when
other
I'm hunting my mice.
Ooh, could I? Oh no, wait, no, because no, you're gonna make me fuck.
What?
I was gonna say vicious mockery, but I remember last time we did this, you guys were like, no, you actually have to mock them. Like you have to come up with some like really sizzling insults.
Yes,
Flag 'em
you
off.
do.
I don't want to do that.
You can do it.
The whole point of the practice session was to prepare you to come up with insults.
I didn't know I was gonna be up against.
Yo, your scales
It
look
doesn't have to be
fucking
good.
shit, brother.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't have to be good. It can be that.
It's not gonna be good.
That's baby
Your
medicine.
scales so shiny, I can see your mama's ass in that.
See, it can be that shit.
I really
What
don't
a
think-
burn.
I mean, I think the first playthrough, I literally was like, yum. And I don't remember if the spell worked or not.
Your favourite vicious mockery that you did in our playthrough. So just FYI, we were fighting a gargoyle in our
Yes, I
playthrough.
recall.
And,
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Amy.
No, I realised.
Your vicious mockery that you did was, you're not worth the gravel I could put on my driveway.
Oh yeah.
Outstanding.
Oh god. Can you describe my opponents again so I can try and give a particularly sick
There's a
burn?
photo of them in the campaign session chat.
I was going to say I can send a picture, but...
Oh wait, hang on. Campaign, yes.
I'll put them in again at the bottom just so you
Eighty
guys can see.
motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
They look hungry. Hungry some nuts. If you guys have Amazon, Vox Machina telly show is fun. It's very good.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Surprising.
Also,
Been
just
loving
for the people
Season
on the
2.
stream, for reference, because you can't see, that is what
Yeah.
they are fighting.
Oh no,
Oh,
they
very nice.
can see.
I need to just quickly pop away for 2 seconds. I'll be right quick.
Power
That's
wank,
fine.
love it.
So Tosca, what are you doing?
God damn it, Peter.
Oh, I guess I'm casting Vicious Mockery. I hate this fucking spell.
All the regret. It's the best spell, man. It's the best spell.
Okay,
Brilliant.
and Vicious Mockery has a range of 60 feet, which you're within.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you can attack one creature.
Yes.
What do you say to it?
You you look like you have erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't doubt yourself, Holly.
And what's the saving throw on that?
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Oh, there's no.
Wisdom 14.
Okay,
Nice.
so it needs to make a saving throw of 14 or
Here.
higher. Okay, that's a 9, so it does not. Can you roll
Nice.
Oh,
1d4?
sorry. Oh yeah.
Oh, which lizard are you attacking as well, by the way?
Whichever one is closer, whichever one I have a better chance of
I mean, it's the same.
annihilating. I guess the one on the one on the left.
The top one or the bottom one?
No, the bottom one. I was tilting my head. Yeah, the one on the bottom.
Okay. So 1d4, please.
Yep. 4.
4. Okay.
Triangle.
Oh,
sorry.
So, oh wait, have you rolled it?
Yeah.
You got 4.
Yeah, sorry, that was me saying the.
Okay. As you shout and you look towards the lizard folk, and it looks back at you, and they're the eyes. They're not human eyes, but for a moment you see a bit of emotion in them. He's upset. You've hurt his feelings.
Nice.
And he wants to tell you, for the record, he doesn't suffer from erectile dysfunction.
But all you can hear is
Yeah.
because you do not speak their language.
I do speak Gnomish, but I don't speak that.
Draconic.
Draconic, nice.
Himbo. Oh wait, Tosca, is that your turn?
Yeah, I believe that was my two actions, right?
Yeah, you took. So you have your movement, your
I
action, and
stood
your
up.
bonus action.
Yeah.
So you still have a bonus action. You can give bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, yes, I would like to do that. I would like to give bardic inspiration.
To who?
Himbo.
Okay, so Himbo, you're in your inspiration. Oh, you don't have your character sheet because you're a dick. On-
Now.
Give me
Attacking
access.
it.
I've
You do have
requested-
access.
No, I had to request from a new account to start this.
Nah. You got
Himbo,
plus
on
for it.
your next attack roll, you have, I think it's 1d6.
Oh, fuck, it is. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking of guidance.
Yeah, you have 1d6 that you can roll to add to it if you feel like the roll is too low.
Yeah, I can't attack though.
Well, you don't know that yet.
I'm so far away. I have no weapons.
I can help you get in range.
You can move.
Yes.
If you wait to watch it.
Yeah. I was gonna pull out my shield and then try and roll forward.
Nice.
Roll.
Like a sick action.
Well, cruel roll.
Sonic the
whatever's
Hedgehog.
more stylish,
Okay,
really.
if you crawl, your movement will be at half speed.
Yeah, but I'm already half beat because it's thrown on me.
No, you will not be able to. It takes half your speed, half your movement to be able to stand up. If you want to remain prone, you can and you can crawl, but you will only be able to crawl. Your speed is what? 30 feet?
Well-
25 feet. You'll only be able to crawl 12 feet.
Yeah, all I was gonna do is jump forward one and then left one
Like
with my
diagonal.
shield pulled out.
In front of
Yes,
Ellis.
yes.
Yes, that's fine. You can do that.
Wait, am I not one north? Because I've only got 12.5 feet after I get up from prone.
Oh, so you're getting up
10
from prone.
feet.
You're not crawling.
No, I'm getting up from prone.
Okay.
Does my shield count as a move? Like drawing my shield out?
No.
Okay, well I draw my shield out because I'm still far away.
You can. So that's not an action. You can hold your. Yeah, move in there, Amy. You can hold your action. For another, if you want another person to move you, you can hold your action for that. or you can hold your action until they come closer. And then once that happens, it triggers and you get to attack.
How does that work?
Just how I explained it does.
Be like, oh, if they come in range, I'll whack them.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah,
or
Gerald,
if
how
someone
do you
moves
move
me,
me?
I'll whack them. I would double check with DMs first, but I have a jump spell that triples someone's jump distance, and I hope to use to help people yeet into places they want to get to, like next to in front of me.
So that would be his movement, and you can't hold your movement.
Limited
You can hold
by
him, hold your
his
action. So Dean, I would say hold your action until they come within range of you.
Nice.
I will do that. Yeah.
And then tell me what is the action you're going to take. Are you going to attack them? Are you going to do something else?
But they're not within range yet?
No, you have to tell me what action you're holding.
I'm going to attack with my glaive.
Okay,
Nice.
thank you.
Nice.
Okay, so that is Himbo's turn. Next up we have Elrin.
Yay! I have 35 feet of movement.
Yep.
So I want to go stand next to the boss lizard, please. I think I can do that.
Stand next to it.
That's as far as you can go.
No, he has 35
Yeah, I have
feet.
35
1, 2,
feet.
3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! Yes.
And then I'm going to attack it twice with my short swords, please.
Okay, can I have you... Oh, I've made a mistake. Roll for attack. For the first attack, you get advantage, so roll twice and take the highest number.
I got a crit. I got a 20.
Okay.
So on my first roll.
So roll damage on that.
That is a d6. I rolled a 2. And it's plus 3 to it.
So 5.
Yes.
Okay, you take one sword and you slice. You see this lizard is still looking at Tosca, still very, very upset by what they said to them, and you slice right across its chest. This green oozing blood kind of pouring, cascading into the sand and causing clumps in the sand at their feet. Go for your second attack. Roll for attack. This is not with advantage.
So that's 15 plus 5, 20.
That hits. You
Damage
roll
is
for damage, yeah.
3 plus 3 again, so 6.
You don't get your modifier on your second attack.
Just 3 then.
Okay,
Sad.
you swipe across with the other in the opposite direction, and causing this kind of wonky X to form across its chest as the flesh bursts open. You see now a bit of the cartilage and bone underneath, and it's not the brilliant white that you've seen bone before. It's kind of like a rotted, decaying colour, but the blood is oozing out in front of you, at your feet. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. So.
Okay, next up is Gerald.
Well. Cool. First off, I say, go on, team. Let's get him. And I would like to cast the grease spell, please, and thank you.
The what spell?
The grease spell. So that rate a 10-foot square, so 4 little squares in a square, hopefully. I would like that to be the 2 squares where the lizard boys are, and probably the 2 squares either behind or in front. We'll say the 2 squares in front of them. No, behind actually, please, as well. So our boys can get in there. And they'll have to roll a DC of 14 or fall over and then they stay there. Then they'll have to do that. I think anyone who enters the area or ends its turn there will also have to rule that or fall over.
Yep. Okay. Oh. No. Yeah. Cool. Dex save.
All good. Yeah.
Okay.
Dex
The
save.
top
14.
lizard rolls a 8, so the top lizard falls prone.
Down you go.
And has to make, what is it, DC 14, did you say?
14, please, and thank you.
So this area around the lizard folk is now considered difficult terrain for a minute. That is 10 rounds.
10.
And the bottom lizard rolls a nat 1.
Oh, yes.
So
Oh.
also
You go.
falls
You can-
prone. So now any melee attacks against the lizards have advantage. Any ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Sorry, team.
Okay. Is
So
that
you
your
put-
turn?
yeah,
Are you
other than that-
moving?
Other than that, can I take a stack by 5 feet and just say to my little rat, hey, go over there, out the way so you don't get trodden on, and he's just going to go sit on the side and watch.
The rat.
Oh yes, my little familiar. He's currently a rat. I
Okay.
think I said, do I say his name? Or was he Barry? I can't remember.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I think Georgie was talking to someone else in the sneak zone.
Okay, the rat kind of looks up at you, gives you a little sniff, and then jumps off your shoulder and tries to scurry up the wall to be safe.
I hope it's a kick.
Okay, next up is the top lizard folk. Okay, he is going to... I think he's going to crawl forward out of the oil and stand up. No, keep the oil square there. It's still oily.
I know it's still there, but I couldn't move the lizard folk, so
Oh,
I'll move
okay.
it back in a minute.
Might be. Yeah, he's gonna stand up, and he has enough movement to run towards Janie.
Or not.
And he is going to, with his legs are now oil slickened, and all over his back, or not oil slickened, grease slickened, I guess, is his previously sea-worn and salt-aired scales are glistening now, with the gross and slimy grease from the spell. He is going to take a bite attack at Janie. That is a 7 to hit. Janie?
Sorry, what was that?
7.
Do I need to roll?
Nope. What's the armor class?
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
16.
Just question here.
Yeah, I don't think you should be able to move. Yeah.
I've had my attack and it moved within the distance of my attack. Does that not happen there?
He's not within range of your attack.
Yeah, he is.
What's your attack range?
Like 20 foot for a glaive, isn't it?
10
No.
foot, 1 extra square. It's got reach.
Does diagonal not count?
Yeah, diagonal counts.
Well, then he's in range, isn't he?
Yeah, you're right. So, I think he can move. There's nothing that says he can't.
So he lost half his movement for being prone, and then
Yes.
he was in difficult terrain, so that cost twice as much to move in.
he moved out, which cost 10 feet, and then he stood up, which cost half his movement. Yeah, you're right. He
So-
could only move.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. He could only
that's because
move
of the
one
different
square back.
different terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right,
there.
but-
That's where he
yeah,
could have moved
anyway.
to. So he's
Sorry.
still out of
Greece
the
is
Urs.
complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't go for attack, and Himbo, you don't get an attack on him.
Sorry. Nothing happens. Fuck.
Yeah, he just snarls and growls, and he's angry. He's not happy. He didn't want to be in this situation.
Did any of us?
Okay, next. The next lizard folk is going to, from the ground, go for an attack on Elrin, snapping at his ankles with his teeth. So he gets disadvantage on the attack because he is prone. And that is a... not gonna make it. That is a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. So he goes to clamp his teeth down onto your ankles and just misses entirely. He's too slipping and sliding around the place, which is weird because he's on sand, so he's confused. He's going to use multi-attack, and he is going to go for a claw attack against Elrin now. And that is... oh, he still has disadvantage. That is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, that's 7 damage.
7.
7.
Oh no.
So he having missed his jaw attack, he swipes across your shins, Elrin, and the claws dig in through your... you wear leather armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dig in through the leather armor and just tear away, exposing chunks of bone underneath your skin. As it's kind of like shin splints if you've ever had them, but really painful.
Yeah.
Um,
Visceral.
he is then going to he's going to remain where he is, I think. He's not going to try and stand up because he knows he can't. Okay. Next up is Airless.
A clarifying question.
Yep.
So like all that I've seen so far, like this all happens like simultaneously, right? This isn't like one after the other thing. This is all just kind of happening at the same
Yes.
time.
Kind of.
Cool. So
Each round is 6 seconds.
yeah. Okay. So kind of all I've really seen so far is like a bunch of lizard people come out, hiss and click a bit, and people run towards them to attack them.
You have seen the others attack them.
Cool. I think I wouldn't do anything, because I'm very benefit of the doubty. I don't. They haven't done anything to me.
Okay.
They haven't really done anything yet, except for in retaliation. So I'm just gonna hold back for a moment and observe. I think
Okay. And that's your turn?
that's my turn.
Okay. Fantastic.
7 damage to me.
To the top of the round, we have Gimbal.
Yeah,
my
let's
turn.
go. I'm gonna take after crossing myself or whatever you do for the Holy Lord Procan. I'm gonna take another stab at Guiding Bolt.
Okay. That's your second spell attack of the day, right?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's 18
Nice.
plus wait, spell attack bonus, right?
Is Guiding Bolt a range spell attack? It is. You have
It
to
is
make it with
120 feet.
disadvantage.
What?
Oh, because there's a geezer on the floor still.
Oh, it depends which one you're attacking.
Oh shit! Which one?
On
What's
the
the
floor.
state of play? I heard one was snapping at someone's feet.
The one
Where's
that's
the other one?
next to Elrin is prone, and the one that's near Janie is stood up.
Oh god. I'm guessing from my line of sight, I'd be able to sort of see the prone one and then the one above it. So if, like, but in the same kind of target area, if that makes sense. So you're saying it's harder to hit the one that's prone, right?
I am.
Then I'll go for the one that's standing up attacking Janie.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hang on, I've done this wrong way. One sec.
If I remember right, the spell's pretty broken as well.
Okay, roll for attack. Oh, what did you roll?
It was an 18. But what do I add on? Is that my spell attack
you
bonus?
You hit. Roll
Nice.
damage.
Okay, let's go. D20, yeah?
No, it's whatever your damage is.
Oh.
It'll be in the attack details character sheet.
It
should say.
I think it's 4d6.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see that on my sheet so I know where it is for next time. My hit dice is 1d8.
Yep, it's not your hit dice.
Is that okay?
Being a spell's is that damage we're looking for? Sorry.
Whereabouts is it?
be in the
It
spell
should be
description.
in your let me get your attack details up. So where it says your spells, use guiding bolt. Oh, it doesn't say.
In his normal character sheet, because we put that in. If you go to your normal one, so I know there's confusion with the two. It will say attacks and spell casting in the little box. There will be what? Oh wait, no, we didn't put it in.
It's 46. Roll 46.
Yeah.
So I roll a d6.
4d6.
Four of them.
Either 4 of them, or do it 4 times and add them all up.
Yeah, okay. What is that? What 46 means? Roll.
Two,
D-
so
Or
yes.
of a d6,
Okay. 3,
which
4,
7,
6,
13,
3.
16.
3, 4, 6, 3. 14. Wait, no. Yeah, 16.
Okay,
That's
as you
That's one.
what did you roll? 14?
That was 16.
16.
Okay. Once again, you're clutching at the papers in your hand, and you're thinking, "I've paid so much gold to be part of this. He better come and help me." And you push your hand forward, and this light, this arcane light, comes pulsing what seems to be out of your veins and out the palm of your hands entirely, and just engulfs the lizard folk in front of Janie. The lizard folk, this radiant damage kind of pushes through its scales, and you see for a moment this like glowing green light in the center of the room where the lizard folk is engulfed in this arcane, bright, divine light, and
Hell yeah. Then I'll what now, eh?
he looks up and screeches before falling collapsed to the ground, dead.
That's what my
Sick.
boy Procan does. Let's go. Let's go.
Did you say he was dead?
Dead.
Oh,
Destroyed.
shit.
Can I throw a leaflet on his corpse?
You're not near enough.
Cool, then paper airplane. Quick.
It's a bit late for that.
That's fantastic.
Okay, next up we have Janie.
Hello. Sorry, I was just putting an X. Okay, so there's one that's prone,
Yes.
and it's for range, right? So let me go to my actions. Okay, my move is 30. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. That's 15. And I'm going to use my trident.
Yep.
And basically, I'm going to just lift it, like turn it around, lift it, and because it's on the floor, try and like jam it in its head.
Okay.
I feel that's something that Janie would do.
Roll for attack with advantage.
Hey.
This lizard folk is very upset. He is being ganged up on.
What? Advantage I can roll twice, right?
Yeah, you roll
God.
twice, take the highest number.
Right. Oh, yes. Okay, 17 plus 4 is 21.
Hits. Roll for damage.
It was 2 before. The other one was 2, so I'm very glad.
Lizard folk.
D6 plus 4. That's 5.
Oh, that's just what you needed. As you drive the trident, the 3 prongs pierce through the lizard folk's throat. This already mangled and very hurt lizard folk is now choking on its own blood as the trident pierces through its throat, and blood begins pouring down its front across the trident and into the pool of grease as it just falls limp where it lies. That is dead.
We did it.
Eat that!
You did it.
Sucker.
Done, my
That's what I say.
pirate friend. Go on, Janie. Get him, Gil.
First round
Go on,
over,
mate.
next one comes.
Yeah, that's it. Well done, guys.
Yeah, you beat them.
Nice. Nice.
I want to say, Peter, you fucked them up with that grease spell. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually. I wasn't going to say about the speed thing. I only thought that Dean was saying it when he said it. I was like, oh yeah, that's what's happening. And then he's saying something else. I was like, oh shit. I was just going to message after and be like, I think it works like this. But yeah, that was the hope.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just, like, stop them getting crushed.
I did try and take a minute and work out like, oh
Yeah.
shit, how much movement does he actually
You've got a
have?
million things to think
But-
about. Yeah.
But no, you fucked them up. They can do hefty damage. They can do multi attack, and
Wow.
they
Just
could not
ruined me if I
move.
was there, what do you mean? Yeah. You stay down, motherfucker.
Okay, great. Well done,
Oh.
guys. Let me give you a little clap there. Well done, well done.
Oh, thank you.
Proud of
Yay.
you.
Cool. So I'm gonna just stop this.
You're not dead.
I've got
Scary
some more
music.
music to play.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Success
you.
music.
I'm just gonna put stop.
Ball bangers all the time.
Do you have
Is it
failing?
because
So-
the asshole is gonna say something stupid?
What was that? What was that, Ernest?
I said, do you have failing music? I said.
Idiot.
You don't know. You don't know.
So start
Um,
some stuff.
We'll find out one
so
day.
obviously, as Janie kind of does her last attack, and the lizard kind of twitches on the floor, with the trident still in its head. You hear, Solmore, Anders Solmore, I should say, it stands and is like, oh yes, I knew you could do it. Yes, see, I told you, Skerin. You owe me 10 gold pieces. Yes. Oh, what a fantastic show! What a fantastic show! Now, if you would now onto the serious business, you have proven to me that you can take on this venture, and I would like to hire you immediately. There is a very, as I've said, a very generous reward at the end. But I need you to look into something that has terrified locals for years. It is the haunted house. Sorry, Georgie's distracted me. It's a haunted house that has terrified locals for years. They daren't go near it. And I felt like a group of outsiders who I could probably trust more than some of our residents could take on this challenge. We've had some years, as I believe, Himbo, you were in the wars, you know how terrible they were. We've had some troubles in the past. It's been quite calm for a while. However, just this morning, a woman's body washed up onto the shore. She was chained and bound, and one of our medics, our forensics scientists in medieval times, said that obviously she was dead, and noticed that she found, and some people in the town realised that she was was an outsider as well with her husband, and they were pilgrimaging to the haunted house to cleanse it of the spirits, as they might say. But that's all I will tell you for now. I feel like you need the best people to talk to up the sleeping line. You need to find an old man there. He will tell you everything you need to know. And ask for Hannah Wrist as well. Hannah Wrist is a useful source of information there as well. I don't know if she'll know who the old man is that you need to talk to, but she might be able to give you some more information about the haunted house, etc. And then once you have gone to the haunted house and found out what has happened, what's caused this woman to walk on our shores in this way, return to me at the town council with the rest of the council with your answers of your investigation. Would you like to do this adventure?
I mean, this is not a very good way to make friends. That I could do that here. But on the side, it sounds like a nice thing to do. I like helping.
Yes,
friend.
anything.
What do you think?
Yes,
Nothing better
anything
to do?
I
When
personally,
you
I
get
need to do a
generous
lot of praying before I agree to this.
I mean,
would you
I'm
elaborate
happy to
on
help,
generous
however.
reward? What are we
Oh,
talking
yeah,
here?
that sounds important, actually.
Sorry,
Yes, go
there's
on.
a lot of you talking.
You tell him.
Himbo, what was that you said?
A generous reward. A generous as in 1 copper to the poor? Or generous as in
Oh,
1,000 gold?
no. I don't know if you've noticed around here, but I am quite rich. As you've seen this room, I mean, it's not been used in a while, and it's still looking splendid. So, very generous. Not generous to the poor, generous to you. Don't you worry. And sorry, Gimbal, you said something.
I just said I'll have to do a lot of praying before I agree to this.
Sure.
Shut
So
up.
yes, is that, I guess, and Mia's Janie, yes, take on that challenge. Let's fight some more people. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Well, you can leave now. My guards will escort you out.
Could we have some compensation? Because we've just come in here on a lovely invitation. We've been attacked by some lizards, and look, you seem very friendly, and I like a bit of fun. But like, Barry could have been injured here. He's got a fucking bite. It's just not very nice, is it?
Yeah, like it,
What you said.
advance on that
Gerald,
you're right.
compensation.
Gerald,
You'd
roll
like-
for persuasion.
Oh shit! I'm not very persuasive. Let me find my.
I thought I said Gerald.
My bonus is +0. Let's fucking do this. /roll d20. Look, mate, I'm about 11 out of 20 as a scale on how persuasive I am. So think on that, mate. Think on that.
Fine. As a generous reward, I'll give you 10 gold pieces each.
Wait.
You know what?
That's
That
more
will,
like it.
You know,
That will make up
that's
for
how you make friends.
my
That's
little
how I
friend
make
Oliver
friends.
Twist.
Much better.
Of course, no
Yes.
problem. Now,
Everyone,
off
please
you go.
add 10 GPs to your.
Yeah.
Hey.
And so, yes, he says. So just to recap on the information, he's mentioned the snapping line, the old man, Hannah Wrist, just in case that was missed for anyone.
Oh wait, what the fuck was? Hang on.
All right, Aaron.
So he said, go to the
man.
snapping line,
Snapping line.
speak to the old man there. Hannah
Yep.
Wrist runs the snapping line.
Hannah Wrist. Wrist.
Without
Like-
the W.
No double. Oh, crazy. Now it's fantasy. I like it. Oh man, that's the rules, man. That's how it works. Love it.
Okay, so the guards help you out of the sandpit very kindly after
Nice.
shoving
Nice.
one of you
Fortunately.
in, and
Yes.
you get out with ease. And Elrin, you're a bit, your leg is hurting, man. But you
Yes.
hobble
Can
your
I-
way out. Oh, go on.
Can I help him?
Help would be appreciated.
Do you have a healer's kit?
I have cure wounds.
Oh, you have cure wounds. Okay, then yeah, for sure.
Shit, what do I roll for that?
Just
Where's
the
all my
amount
things?
it heals. D8.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something.
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Cool. What's my spellcasting ability? Where do I find that?
That is. Oh, I'm guessing.
On your spell sheet at the part is a top right. There's a little thing that says spellcasting ability and saving throw.
Let me just.
And
Sorry,
then
I've got so much
it says
paper.
modifier. That's right.
Yeah, this is what the session's for.
Yeah,
So what we spell attack bonus?
I think it's the modifier itself, which will be like
Yeah.
wisdom or something like that.
So yours is wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, wisdom. So that's.
So 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
No, that's saving throws. So that would be the plus on the regular one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is. I rolled a 4 and my wisdom modifier is +3.
So
Nice.
7. So
I'm back up to full health. Yay.
Ellis,
Oh,
as you approach the seemingly quite quiet elven man, and he is double your height, like literally double your height, and you place your hand on his leg, I guess, like his knee, just above his shin where the wound is, and you utter a small silent incantation under your breath, and Elring, you notice as the wound around your leg begins to seal back up again. Blood no longer pouring from it. And
I would like to thank Eris with some head pats, if that's okay.
You're welcome. That's a bit forward, but thank you. I hope you feel better.
Much better, thank you.
Okay, so you make your way out of the fighting pit, as it was, back up the stairs, and the guards follow after you, although this time not accompanied by Skerin, the man in the suit. And as you leave the fountain, it begins to close up again behind you, and the guards escort you out the gate and close the gates behind you. What do you do?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could use a long rest after that.
A long rest.
I don't
I'll take
know,
a
or a
short
short rest. A rest of some sort would be
Long rest is about
necessary.
24
I
hours.
think.
Something not 24, sorry, 8 hours. Like
Yeah.
a bit of
Then
sleep.
not a long rest. A short rest would, I think,
A rest like an hour.
would do us all good. I think.
Nap.
Or do you want to make your way
Yeah.
into town, or are you sitting outside the gates and resting?
Find a tavern.
Bevs. Yes, find tavern for Bevs.
Nice.
Tavern with
What?
Bevs.
What?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Who is leading the charge in finding this tavern?
What about the one that
need a
I was
fucking
drinking
beer,
in earlier? The one with the owner with the gay earring.
Oh, he sounds nice.
Oh, would
Crap.
you recommend it? Is it?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Do they have beds?
Beds?
No.
Oh, we don't need beds for a short rest. It's just
Do
like,
they have-
just like reading, eating, drinking, vibing, reading.
Oh,
tending to
yeah.
wounds.
Can we just like not off at a table?
I mean, I
Just
suppose
things
you
just
could.
vibe, things just chill. Just have a
Did
sit
we
down.
find?
Not like a long
Just
rest.
Janie here. And what about the snapping line? Maybe that's a place that might have beds.
DM
Wait,
felt
is the
into
snapping line a pub?
As in, I'm playing Janie, by the way.
Is the
You
snapping
know-
line a pub?
Yes, it is. It's a
Sounds
tavern.
Oh well, that would make sense, wouldn't
Let's
it?
go to the
Yeah.
snapping
Let's just
line.
get her up there then.
Okay, who is
Get-
leading the
get-
charge?
Well, I'll go ahead and lead since no one's leading.
Okay,
Okay.
Alice, can you
Follow that
roll
friend.
investigation, please?
Oh boy.
I don't know where we're going.
I was just gonna pick a direction and walk, but okay. Investigation. That is 11.
Oh, very lucky. You
Yeah.
and the group spend, you know, as you wander into the town, the Ragscallions that you are, spend the better part of an hour finding this tavern, asking round. There aren't many locals who really want to speak to you. You know, you're a very random looking bunch, and this is a very
And
human
they are
looking
quite
town.
racist.
Yes. You do eventually find it, and yeah, it takes you about an hour to get there. So, based on it was noon, or just afternoon when you got there, it's looking about 2:30 in the afternoon at the moment.
Well, I think some lunch
Do you go in?
could be in order. Yes. Yeah, I would like
Yeah,
to go in.
let's go in.
Let's go. Right, for me, something just nice to have a little sit down after all that work. My knee's fucking killing me. That was a big
Well,
jump.
let's
Did you
get a beer in, lad. Get a beer.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
just gonna- I'm going to do a little description for you guys.
Thank you.
So you're in the snapping line. So
If you look
whether
at the
you're
stream-
awaiting the next boat as well, yes, you're in the snapping line. Whether you're awaiting the next boat, looking for your next scheme, or gaining some Dutch courage, the snapping line is the place to be. You enter to the hum of sea shanties from local fishermen and sailors, the smell of fish pungent in the air, and side glances from locals alike. It appears you're in a room full of a lot of drunken older men. You begin to
Just
wonder
like Cornwall.
why you've travelled all this way to be on some mysterious adventure and ended up in a dark, fishy tavern looking for an old man amongst a group of older men.
He's like Pop Mills.
As you examine the worn wooden walls behind the bar, made from what appears to be old fishing planks, you're greeted by a cheery human woman. She's probably about 28 to 29, but you can tell the salt air has aged her skin. With a perpetually tired look but a bright demeanour, she says, "Hello there. You lost or something? Come wet your whistle in my tavern."
Hello. I am looking to procure some food for our table. Well, if we can find a table.
Just a narrative note here, Ellis. You do not reach above the bar.
I'm speaking from down below.
You
They
have
come in
to
pints.
really peer
Can
over
I-
to be seen.
can
I'm standing
give
on my
Arliss,
tiptoes and I'm waving my fingers in the air like hello.
Can I give Arliss a piggyback?
Make a strength
You
check.
can.
Because I'm also 3 foot tall. So that's
We need
combined.
to get a trench
She can
coat,
reach
right?
the bar. Strength check. Oh my goodness. Right. Let me check. Quite literally.
Hey.
Just straight strength. Yours is -1, I think.
Yeah, it's actually. Oh wait. Yeah, -1. Okay, so I roll a d20 and then
Yeah.
a -1. Right?
Yes.
It's a 9, so that's 8.
Okay, you go to lift Airless up and you hit the deck. She is now
Oh,
stood
God.
on top of your
Damn it.
back. And
You
it
know
semi
why I
works
failed?
because she's a little bit raised in the air, but you are face into the wooden floor.
The only reason I failed there is because my faith in Procan was not strong enough. So I'm gonna read. I'm gonna go back to reading these leaflets. If you want one,
I'm
hit me up.
so
Anyway.
sorry.
That's
Can
my bad.
I barge forward here?
Like you always do.
Oh,
I love it. He's like, right. Good.
Hannah, I presume.
Has someone been singing praises? She flicks her hair like,
Well,
oh,
Right,
we
we're
might
stuck.
have heard of you. We might be looking for some grub
He's
and
so
to speak
pretty.
to an old man of yours you might know.
I mean, there's a lot of old men in this place, and I can get you some food, but can I tempt you with our speciality, lobster wine?
Sounds fucking grim.
Someone
Here.
Delicious.
Janie, at
It's
this
our
point,
speciality.
Janie leans up against the bar. I'm Janie now, by the way. Sorry.
Hello.
She leans up and she says, "What's this lobster wine made of?"
Lobster? Fucking
Well,
duh.
It's made off of the finest lobster claws in the region that we fish. we fish, we catch in the area, but it's also a really tasty wine. It's a delicacy in Saltmarsh. All the people around here drink it.
Okay.
I would
Ooh.
love some.
I would
that,
love
please.
one as
Take
well.
no
Alright.
offense, love, but like, I'm not too keen on the sea creatures. What you got from the mountains? Proper meat, you know?
Can we roll perception to see if people are like actually drinking the lobster wine
Yeah,
in this
sure.
tavern?
Go, Tosca.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll
Love it.
perception.
I mean, which dice? Which is that? D20.
D20 plus your perception modifier.
Cool. I keep rolling it on like a slope. This is not ideal. It's a 9. 1 second. What is my perception modifier? Plus 1. So 10.
Yeah,
It's not
there-
great.
I mean, there are people sat at tables with. It's kind of. It's not like every cup is a uniform cup. Everything is a bit mismatched, but glancing about from what you can see, there are a few people drinking what you could assume to be is some type of wine. Others are drinking ale. There's a couple who are drinking water. It's a very,
Okay.
wide open bar.
Are these like crab ales or?
Oh, well, you don't know.
Right.
Oh,
I may forego on this
It's
occasion. I'm sure it's
assuming,
fine, but
I mean, it would be rude not to. You're in Saltmarsh. You're clearly outsiders. You can have a little drop of it if you'd like. You can taste test it if you want to.
Oh, I would
oh,
love
go on then.
however much the locals would have. You know what they say with Saltmarsh, do as the Saltmarshians do. I'm happy to very excited to try a bit of your culture.
Actually, I would
Yeah,
very
look
much
it. I'll
like
taste test the lobster wine.
Oh, do you want to sip of mine
Anyone
instead of getting
else?
one of yours?
I would very much like one. I would like to and if when it gets to that point of me actually getting some, I will magically clean the cup before I have it. Not in terms of getting poisons, just in terms of making it not look dirty.
Okay.
Making it clean. No, I'm not thinking I can magically poison. I don't have that, but I can clean things. Because it looks a bit dirty.
I will absolutely have some lobster wine because it's like communion wine for the Holy Lord Procan. So I'm all in on this.
Okay, the dried lobster.
Is it his blood?
You got any real ales, love? Come on.
We have got some ales, but I need to change the tap, and I'm trying to serve your friend. So it's either lobster wine now, or you're gonna have to wait.
It's fine. I'll wait. None of that shit.
Okay, no problem. So that's how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Janie
Elrin,
pipes
not
up.
Elrin.
I'll have one. Go on. I'm a seaman
Okay, that's
myself.
5. And what about this? I don't know what you are. You're quiet. Do you want one?
I want to know, as someone who has been in Saltmarsh many times, but not like for a long extended periods of time, do I know about the lobster wine? Have I heard about it?
Let's go into the sneak chat.
Ooh.
Others will get
what
invited
is-
into this chat, by the way. It's not.
No,
just
it's
a
just
Jacob-
for me.
Jacob's favourite.
It's just for me.
Utter
only
BS.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you know about the wine. It's very popular wine from the Snapping Line in particular. It is. Roll a history check.
So D20 is a 6 plus probably not a lot. I've got very low intelligence. Yeah, just 6.
Okay.
So just know that people drink it at
you
the pub.
know that people drink it. You know that whilst it is common in Saltmarsh, it is not common anywhere else. It is very much a Saltmarsh delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
And delicacy is a strong word. It is just Saltmarsh isn't exactly the richest of places, and it is what people drink.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So this if you wanted it. I mean, you got to taste test it first, you know.
Yeah,
but
so
also,
I'll do
what
that
I meant was you
before
got
I.
to charge for a taste test.
That's not a taste test.
You can have a sip of mine.
You've
You
been
can have a
formal
sip
too
of
long,
mine
mate.
if you want.
We'll have some
Amazing.
water, please.
Okay. Do you know what? You seem like nice folk. I'm going to be nicer, and I'll let you have a taste test for free. And if you like it, you can buy it. Yeah, how about that?
Thank you. That was my understanding of a taste test.
Yeah, no problem. So as she's pouring the taste test, it's a quiet one. Do you want the one as well?
Just water. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Good.
So she pours you.
What-
So there's 7 of you. So she pours 5 of the lobster wine. As she does, she says, "I heard you mentioned an old man. What is this old man you're looking for?"
Was you
A man that is old.
he's old, and he's in here a lot, and also
Yeah.
on the
And
side
and
note of that,
yeah.
where's the lobsters that was making the lobster wine? Like, are they still available for the munching?
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, to your point, the one that can literally only see the top of your head.
Yes, Hill.
It's
I shout loud
we
enough.
do have.
Don't worry, love.
We've got some lobster wine. Not lobster wine. We have got some. Obviously, we're a fishing town. It's all seafood. We've got some seafood platters for you. So that's available for you to eat. But yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. I spoke over you. Sorry.
That's okay, no problem. But yeah, we can get that sorted for you. But while you wait, obviously, what is there any? You say you're looking for an old man that's here a lot. I mean, if you look around, there's quite a few old men around. Is there anything specific that you need him for?
And Anders sent us, if that's relevant. Our buddy Anders, he's our new best friend.
Oh yeah, Anders, he's in the council, right?
Yes. That sounds believable.
Yeah, Anders. I know Anders. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, coming over here, and then there's this geezer that you, Hannah Riss, I know your last name, see, so it must be true, said was helpful. Because we're haunted house, that's what it is. I've just remembered.
Oh,
Haunted
the
house,
haunted
yeah.
house.
Yeah, just get a nice battle. House.
I don't know why you're looking for the haunted house. I don't want to know why you're looking for the haunted house. All I know is a body has washed up a woman who tried to go there.
Yes, that was it.
And it was, I think they actually came in here. They were a couple of outsiders. They had some of the lobster wine that you were about to try. Went to the haunted house and did. But no, if you mention the haunted house, I think you know who I know you're looking for. I think it's a poacher. He's an interesting man. He's been to the haunted house before. He'll be able to help you. But before you speak to him, if you choose to speak to him, here are you tasting your lobster wine. So she hands you like a little glass with it filled with the lobster wine.
I shot the lobster wine.
Okay.
It is lobstery.
Tosca, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck. Hang on. How do I know that it's a saving throw?
It's a separate little square bit on your character sheet on the first page. So, next to your main blocks, just above the skills, there's a little tiny block that says saving
Oh
throw.
wait, no, I got it. Sorry. Okay. Which dice is that?
D20.
Cool. 11.
Tosca, you feel the lobster wine pour down your throat, and for a moment you're kind of taken aback by like the saltiness, but also the sweetness of it, and it's less of a wine and more of a absinthe.
Lobster absinthe.
You are absolutely bladdered. You are trashed. You are slurring your words. You're shit-faced. After
That sounds
a
about right.
shot.
It's another day in the office.
I'm
Anyone else?
small.
Do,
yeah.
do we notice this, or
Make a
we just
perception.
vibing at the moment? A perception. Brilliant. Well, it's 3 plus whatever the fuck it is. 3 plus 5 makes 8.
You do not.
Perfect. I will. I'll make a little tornado with my little gust cantrip in mind, just so it sort of goes down faster, because it makes it nice and fun. And maybe I use my prestidigitation, make it nice and cool, chilled out. I'm looking forward to enjoying this lovely wine, and I'll just have this blissful little experience, sipping it down, all salty, all sweet. And do you want a Constitution check?
Yes, please.
Lovely. That's +1 / roll d20. That is 10 plus 1 makes 11.
Okay. You're not quite as drunk, but there's a little bit of drool that's kind of spilled
We
into
were
your
the same!
beer.
That happens.
Who else? Who else has a drink?
I rolled a 12 for perception on Tosca getting shit-faced. So
it doesn't happen instantly. You notice that they're a bit like, whoa, this is stronger than I anticipated. But you don't. They don't appear
I'm
any
not
worse for
perturbed.
wear.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm not perturbed then, I'll go for it.
roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh. That's 17 with a +4, so 21.
Oh, you're fine. It's actually quite nice. You enjoy the taste of it. It's
Oh.
you know, it's experimental. It's very strong. It's not what you're used to back in your little farming town where you make your own, you know, like fruit rums and things like that. But it's not as gross as you thought it would be, and you kind of expected it to be stronger.
Oh, you know, this is
Cannot believe
pleasant. You know, quite a good first taste. Thank you, Hannah, of your lovely town.
Of course, no problem.
Anyone else? Nope.
Nice. Getting drunk with the lads.
Does Gimbal know he's
okay.
muted?
Oh, sorry. I took a sip, but
Nice.
can I bless it as holy Procan communion wine first?
Of course, you take a sip, but beforehand you do a little prayer over it, and you say, "Dear Lord, I'm only doing this because I'm doing this in your name," and you kind of clutch your symbol as you take the small sip of the lobster wine. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God, what's a saving throw?
There's a little box
It's
for
your-
it.
There's a little box. You've got your skill down the left, and there's a little box next to it at the top called saving throws, and you've got a list of different.
Oh yeah, sorry, Constitution saving. So that's +1. So I just roll d20 and add 1.
Yes, please.
Yep.
17 in total.
Again, you experience a very similar thing to Ellis.
Oh, hey.
It's nice, it's salty, it's sweet, it's a bit fishy, but not as fishy as you expected it to be. And for both of you, Airless and Gimbal, you're shorter frames. You are used to getting drunker faster. However, this doesn't seem to be touching you. You're fine. It's
Nice.
It's a bit
Praise
moorish.
Procan.
And yeah, Gimbal, you're fully in belief that you have now dedicated your soul to Procan through this communion wine.
I feel his fishy blood in my veins and my mouth. Does anyone want a leaflet?
I'll play as Janie, Georgie.
No, you've got to play as Hannah. I've got to play as Janie.
Okay. Go on then.
Janie is gonna look at her friends all taking a shot and not wanting to feel left out. She is also going to just down the shot. You know, if an old man can handle it, she can. Oh, I need to get character sheet up. Oh no. Helen. Oh. There we go. That's a 16. So again, she is fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And she looks
Fucking lightweight.
towards her friend Gerald, who is now starting to drool quite excessively into his beer.
Normally.
And you know, he's got his pipe in his mouth, but it's kind of lolling there. It looks like it's about to fall at any minute. She snaps her fingers at him, and his eyes kind of point in different directions as he looks over to her. And she thinks,
I'll
yeah.
say hello, but in Gnomish, because I do know Gnomish. I'm like,
Ooh.
hello, this is some very nice wine, don't you think?
All Janie hears is a she does not speak Gnomish.
Oh, but I do. I think Gnomish is one of my languages.
So while I'll go and I'm gonna do the keg for you, aggressive man. I'm gonna go do that for you, and sort out your food. But while I'm doing that, he must be around here somewhere. Just ask around the tables. The poacher I mentioned. I'm just gonna go and do the keg, and your food.
Oh, cheers, boss. Thank you very much.
Is she going to do my platter?
Yeah,
just
I
make
just
food.
said I'm gonna go do your food.
Lovely.
Oh,
Is that
thank you.
time
Sorry.
for a short rest.
Charge
That
you
time
after.
or not? You
Not
reckon?
yet.
You can rack up a
Not yet,
tab.
no worries.
You can rack up a tab and pay me at the end.
What do you do? She's gone.
You got my ale yet? Come
Gotta
on.
find a happy little table. Say a little cheery hello to everyone in the room. Right, guys, all good. Right.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
all
would
good.
like to
I'll see you.
be in with the
Do I
sea shanty
notice other
people.
people have like kind of passed out?
Pardon?
Do I notice that other people have like kind of really struggled with the drink?
What? The other people in the group?
Yeah, because like some of them are like really start to come on drunk real quick.
Roll perception.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was drunk.
I got 11.
You do notice that they're a bit more wobbly than they were previously. However, you've known these people 2 hours, maybe less than. So you don't know what is standard for them, what is not standard for them. You know, maybe they just are wobbly people. You're not sure.
Can
I just do
try
this
and, like-
sometimes.
Can I try and just push everyone over to a table or two?
What, an empty table?
You lead the way, buddy.
Yeah.
I say in Gnomish.
Is there an empty table or two?
Yeah, there's an empty table if you want to go and sit at it.
Yeah. I kind of encourage everyone over to it.
Okay. Surrounding you on all it's the only empty table in the pub, which is quite different from the other pub you were at, Tosca, where almost every table was empty. This one, every table now is full, but it is mostly full of older folk, you know, people who are retired. They've closed their market for the day, and they come here for a nice drink, warm fire, friendly faces. What do you want to do?
So, what brings everyone to Saltmarsh then? I don't know people. What are your names? I don't even think I know all of your names.
Janie. Yes. What's your name again? I'm so forgetful, me. So forgetful.
Oh, I'm Arliss Hillbottom of the Hillbottoms of the West Plains Shire.
Nice to meet you, Harley.
At your
Bottom of the
service,
Wilbottom
Wait, are you
say
still
not
speaking
Gnomish.
Gnomish?
I don't think this time I managed to comprehend that was not a Gnomish.
phrase, and I think I said it probably right, maybe. Have you met Barry properly yet? I just sort of bring my little rat out by his tail. He's looking at me like, really, brother, really.
Oh. Well, I don't know. When we get our seafood platter, I will ask if I can feed him some food.
Oh yeah, he loves that. He loves a little nibble. He's lovely. He's lovely little Barry. I love you, Barry. I love you so much, Barry.
So as Gerald is playing with his rat, you see, well, you don't see, but in the background, Hannah is talking to someone at the bar, and you see them kind of turn to look at, well, one of you, I think, whoever's facing the bar, probably Himbo, because he's probably the most.
He's probably back to a wall.
Alert.
Yeah.
He probably is like leaning against the wall, sees that you come, someone coming over, and it's a man with sunken eyes, aged skin, thin, wispy, receding hair, and an underlying glimpse of terror in his eye. And he comes up to you and has got his hand wrapped around a full pint glass of what looks and smells, because it's quite a pungent smell, of lobster wine. And is got tattered clothing hanging off his body, and he chimes, I hear you're looking for me.
So, it's your man. Look at this old geezer, I say. That's an old geezer.
I'm the poacher, sorry. Hello. I'm the poacher.
Oh, I'm sending a picture. I'm sending a picture.
Oh, nice. I thought you never would. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, lovely. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like your beard, sir. Very nice. It's very nice to meet.
Thank you.
I believe you can help us.
Yeah, Anna Riss said you were looking for the haunted house.
Perfect. Yes, thank you, Anna. Cheers, mate. I just want to leave at the bar. Vaguely, I don't know where she is. I just waved at her. Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of the haunted house. I've been there myself.
You've been there? Oh, brilliant. What's it like?
Well,
Quite
you'll have to
haunted.
buy me a drink first.
Oh, you cheeky devil. I'll buy you a drink, boss.
Thank you. And he kind of turns to Hannah and goes, another one of these lobster wines, full pint, please.
Another full silver. Was it full silver? I'll take that away.
Yeah.
Wait, no, she's going to rack you up a tab and you pay at the end.
Oh, legend. Nice.
And so he sits down at one of the empty chairs or stools or whatever's by the table, and goes, the haunted house. And he's slurring while saying a lot of this. The haunted house. It's a terrifying place.
Oh.
I went there looking for some old wine in the basement. But I've heard that there's alchemy treasures there in the basement too, so I was looking around. Placed out by a vampire.
Whoa.
And a horde of rats that emerged from downstairs. And I swear, I had a couple of bottles of wine under my arms, but I swear...
Was it lobster flavoured?
No, not as good as it. No.
So what's a vampire?
I saw a whole group of ghosts in the window watching me flee. I swear, and I will tell you now. So at night time, it is terrifying.
Repeat that.
Anything.
Your voice cut out.
Do not go at night time. It is terrifying. Hannah here has some rooms in her tavern, which I assume you're going to stay in because you're a bunch. If I can see right, you're a bunch of outsiders. So wait till the morning if you have to go.
Racist, but no.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
I'm the poacher.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
That's a funny name.
The poacher.
First name the second name poacher?
Yes.
Alright.
That's all you need to know.
Mr. Poacher, sir.
Can I
I'm
call
being
you the?
completely serious when I ask this question: what is a vampire?
That comes out at night and turns you into an undead.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yes.
Don't
And
like
that sounds-
undead.
Yes, that's
They're
definitely a
bad.
bad thing, gents. I'm sure of it.
So
I like to
I've
think
been
that-
there before, but never again.
I was with this lass. I think she was a vampire, and that's brilliant. But yes, no, it doesn't sound so good.
I'm gonna say Himbo. Roll and Elrin actually. Himbo and Elrin. Roll insight checks.
Ooh.
Insight is 13.
Himbo. Himbo.
Oh no.
Did you roll a nat
4.
one? Oh, okay. Okay. It seems like this man is genuinely terrified, and you know he has been there before, and it does look like he knows what he's talking about. He is. This place is scary.
He's bricking it.
Okay.
Sick. Right. So it's the sort of place we're going to want to be careful about, is it? Ben, what do you guys reckon? You reckon? I think maybe not going at night time sounds pretty reasonable.
Let's nap our eyes and then try again in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's bed. It's afternoon time. Afternoon approaching.
You're looking about 3:30, 4 o'clock now.
Oh, well, it's vibes at the moment. We could. Oh, if we tilt
We're
that.
drinking into the evening, guys.
Yeah.
Still waiting
Is
for that
there,
ale, but you know, we'll get there.
and my platter. Should we maybe try and do some research about the kind of things that we would be facing? Potentially.
Janie pipes up and
Research in a
says,
pub.
Oh no, that sounds like a great idea. We could ask around some other locals, see if they know anything about it.
Oh, that sounds like a good
Yes.
idea.
Oh, oh gosh. Words. Oh god. Sorry, I'm having a thing. There were some folks somewhere apparently singing some sea shanties. Usually, in my experience, people who sing songs tend to know a lot of stories. They might have a lot of information about fantastical creatures, perhaps. Although they might just be the sea variety.
Can I do an intelligence check to recall information about like vampires? Because I've got my favourite enemy is undead. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yes.
You have a favorite enemy? Wow.
It's a ranger thing.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll intelligence.
So
Just straight intelligence check.
Yeah, I get advantage on this.
Yep.
So 16 is my highest one.
Okay. You know that vampires. What?
I was just going to share this with the group as I recall it.
Okay.
Nice.
So
you know that vampires are of the undead variety. They are typically spellcasters, although not always. They often have been turned into vampires as a means of last resort to keep them alive, or as a senior vampire increasing the size of his clan. They're very rarely alone. There's normally a couple of them at least, and they cannot come out in daylight or cross moving water.
Nice.
Oh.
Do I know
What's
anything
it doing
about
by
the-
water then?
What'd you say, Gerald?
Okay. Do I know anything about like the history of the area? I've been around a little bit. I've been like researching generally stuff around. Would I know anything about like the history of the area in case there was like a history of like something to do with vampires here?
Roll a history check.
A little history check. That'll be a little cheeky plot. I need to get to the right box. That's this one / roll d20 plus 4 to whatever this is makes. Oh, I rolled a 1, so +5. So it's not.
You know absolutely
Fuck
nothing.
all,
You do not know a thing. You know it's fish in town.
Nice. Guys, I know a lot. There's fish here. I don't know
Coming from
anything about vamps.
a quite a different background, having been raised by wood elves, would I potentially have learned anything that we've not covered already regarding vampires?
No.
Okay.
Janie's gonna pipe up to the poacher, who is starting to look a bit worse for wear, and she's gonna rap her knuckles on the table. Hey, where is this haunted house? You know, we've been sent on this fantastical adventure or whatever it is, and we don't even know where it is.
Yes, you have to go. As I said before, do not go at night time, or even dusk. I mean, it's turning to dusk about now. But 4 miles east of Saltmarsh, just inland, there's an old coast road, and you can follow it down, and it'll take you there. But I'm not coming with you before you ask.
Well, fair enough. Thank you, because I'm sure we were all about to ask that. So I'm glad you covered that one. Cheers, boss.
You said you'd been. Sorry.
Why won't you come with us?
It's terrifying. I've had a terrible experience, and I'm never going back.
But how did?
Well, hopefully, you never do.
But how did you get out before? So like, you won't come with us this time. But
I fled. I was chased out.
It was as simple as you just ran away.
I got shit scared. I shit my pants. Literally. So drunk.
Okay.
And I fled.
Fair enough.
And then he basically, on that, he just falls asleep, passes out on the table.
Good night, sweet prince.
Oh, whoa, okay.
So are we safe from vampires if we're like on a boat that is docked in the harbour because the sea is moving water?
No, they can't go into the moving water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you can't cross
So if
it.
we were like a little bit out in the harbour.
Yeah, they can't.
Okay.
They can't swim.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. But they could in a lake.
Correct.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
But they cannot in a river. But they can in a swimming pool.
I see.
Where are we standing on ponds?
They can swim in a pond.
Okay.
Where are we standing on
They can have a
bridges?
bath.
They can
But not
cross a
shower.
river. They can cross a bridge.
Okay.
Amazing.
What?
Hi everyone. Your rooms are ready. It's Anarist over here, by the way. Your rooms are ready. You can put it on the tab. I'll send you your platters. You'll have them in your rooms. You aggressive fella. I still don't know your name. You've got. I'll put your ale in your room. But yeah, settle in. Whatever you want to do. But I'll send them to your room so you can settle in. For the afternoon. But yeah, we've got 3 rooms with 8 beds. So take your pick. Decide who you share a room with.
Oh, cheers, mate. Miss Wrist, Madman and Wrist, perhaps. With don't like you know people around here, right? You know people around. You know about people. Is there anyone who's likely to know some shit about some vampires?
No, we're
No,
not. We're humans here.
Not who is a vampire, but who might know about that kind of thing.
Is there like a bookshop anywhere?
If this is in relation to, yes, go to a bookshop. I would recommend there is a bookshop here.
I
but
fucking love
it's
reading.
closed. It closes after 4, so you're gonna have to go tomorrow
forgot I-
morning.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, all right. Cheers, mate.
Okay.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank
No
you so much,
worries.
Hannah.
Thank you.
Sick.
So she.
Should we go bed, guys?
Quite helpful.
She.
Like 4 p.m. innit? Yeah, 4, half 4. Sorry.
Starts to head up the stairs to lead you to your rooms. You don't have to stay there, but she's showing you to your rooms. And if you look at the stream, these are the room options available. Please pick your beds, pick who you're sharing with, pick your rooms. Apart from the middle one is Hannah's room. That is not for you guys.
I'm staying home.
Karen must be lady's room. Come on.
I would prefer to share with the other ladies.
Can I romance Hannah? Just kidding. I can't be bothered.
I mean, you absolutely can, just not tonight.
No,
because
I
it's
just-
nearly midnight.
The thing is, I think
Jason,
it's
thank
not
you.
even that my character in game is tired. Like I am tired.
Yeah.
I think my character needs to go to bed.
It's like 3 p.m. It's like I must sleep.
I literally don't care who I end up sharing with.
I would like to fall into the closest bed to the steps. Just like collapse.
Ooh,
'cause I got
tactical.
very hurt.
I fall in with him.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay,
so
great.
Elrin and Himbo are in the first double bed.
Mhm.
Janie is quite happy to, I think.
Oh yeah, I'll join Janie because we're both half elves. Gotta stick together
Stick together.
in this racist little town.
So Janie,
You've gotta stick
Ellis, and
something, that's for sure.
Tosca all go in the 4-bedroom, and that leaves
Nice.
Gerald and
Gimbal.
Gimbal.
I was
in the
gonna do
next
it
double
perfect
room.
Be
all
asleep.
night.
Gimbal, are you there?
Perfect. So I slightly drunkenly tuck
You're
myself
muted
into
if
bed.
you are.
I'll say night, everybody. Night,
I'm
night.
here.
A little. I sort of turn off most of the candles, but maybe one just to a little quite low light. If there's any candles on, I maybe slam like the curtains shut with a bit of wind.
Nice. Well,
Nice.
Nice.
that wraps up our
Thank you so much.
our
Yay.
first session.
Wait, no, 7
I
years.
hope you enjoyed. Sorry it went on for so long.
It'll happen. Especially in
No, it's
production.
We have been streaming for 3.5 hours. Oh my god, somebody raided our stream with 20 people.
It's quite funny.
Why?
We were just fucking.
What does that
When?
mean?
It means
Means-
they ended their stream and told all of their followers to go and watch our stream instead, and they had 20 viewers come and watch our stream.
Give me a
Do you
follow
know
out
funny
of
that
these
was in like the
people.
5-minute break that we had and they just had nothing?
It was 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
So
We
I
go,
just
okay,
heard you
mind
talking
gone.
about vampires.
Nice. There's currently 6 people.
Oh, they
Yeah.
tell science fiction tales. That's cool.
One
They
of
didn't
those people.
last long. It's fine.
Yep, you're a slacker.
There is
Oh,
slacker.
Slacker.
I can't remember, mate. I can't remember when that was. When was
cool.
that?
So that's the end of the session, guys. And also we're going to meet in 2 weeks' time. So for anyone watching that's not us, come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can
Little
set
Don't
up
forget to
a-
like and
We'll
subscribe.
be on from
I can set up a schedule
We'll be on
so
from
that
8 PM.
it says when we stream.
So that's
Yeah, and we'll be on-
the 12th of
that will
April.
be the
And start reacting.
12th
You know what we're
April.
doing.
Yep. So this was the warm-up session. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and
Thank you.
It was awesome.
Thank
Thank you.
I'm gonna end the stream. So
Bye.
goodbye,
Yeah.
stream.
Bye, stream.
Well done,
Bye.
DMs.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.